Wakey, wakey, chat! It's time for another Vtuber review! And lots of Vtuber news! Holy shit, today is a lot of news, my goodness. Hello, everybody. Good morning. No! That is so mean. That is so mean. Can we get 5 gifted subs? That is the saddest moment of my life. Hi, bye. I know, seriously, holy shit. What's up, everybody? Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Did you guys have fun during yesterday's tournament? If you were... Yeah, that's what I get for not having channel points on yesterday, huh? You guys got 1 full day of no channel points? So now you just gotta unload. I get it, guys. I get it. Welcome to some of that day 213. I don't know why this is 211. That's alarm. 11 hours left on the timer, guys. How are you? Yeah, yesterday was pretty crazy, but it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a good time. Yeah, we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another one. Why are you so cute? I don't know. I was just born that way. You know how I am. I was just born that way. I'm doing good, Yobi. How are you? Bro, I'm not that small. Okay, I'm definitely small. Never mind. I'm all out of channel points. Correct. Yes. Nobody else has any channel points left. Let's go. You certainly won't be pressing any of the redeems, right, chat? Right, chat? Don't do me like this. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that, lazy, because you know what? I'm just like you, lazy. Alarm, was that stream title real? Oh yes, everything in the stream title is super real. That is right, guys. Today we're gonna be discussing Geega and Sinder leaving Vshojo. And yes, that is right, chat. Sinder has come back. He has come back, and we're gonna talk about it. Pretty crazy, guys. She decided to make a post, so we are gonna talk about that particular post. What that maybe means. I don't want to speculate too much, but she's not like back, right? But she did decide to at least make a post, so that does imply to me there's something going on. But we'll see. But yes, Sinder and Geega, of course, are leaving Vshojo. Sinder did come back. And of course, Saba did her debut yesterday. Absolutely incredible debut. So we will take a look at that. Over 200,000 viewers, chat. You know it's about to go down big time. So that Firefox may give it. I don't think so. But this does make me wonder. I really legitimately thought we were never going to hear from her again. It's like a year or two, but yeah, it seems like we might actually have something a little bit sooner than we were expecting. So we'll certainly take a look. We'll talk about it. Also talk about what's going on with the HoloLive. Plenty of HoloLive news. A lot of Vshojo stuff as always. Tons. I hate to say this, guys, but tons of hiatuses. A lot of new model debuts that just happened. So we got some stuff to talk about. We also got to talk about, of course, the people going absolutely crazy on Twitter. We'll talk about those posts as well. And yes, I did see Matara's new look. We're going to talk about that as well. It looks so good. Her human model. Views over 2 million views. Saba will get to 1 million subscribers by the end of July. Doesn't she already have like 200,000 subs? I don't even doubt that. Yeah, probably way more than that. Is it too soon for Sinder to come back? Absolutely, in my opinion. But I'm very surprised we even heard from her. I'm be real. Yes, let's see. When is it Twitter going crazy? That's so true. What's up, YouTube? How you doing, YouTube, guys? Hope you're doing well. Good morning. I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah. I mean, I was not expecting so soon. I would not be surprised if it's gonna happen, but I didn't expect it to happen so soon. We also, of course, guys, gonna talk about Victoria. Victoria was actually being stalked at Offkai, so we are going to talk about that particular problem that happened, as well as somebody that really treated this situation absolutely horribly. Yes, we are going to talk about that. Very, very crazy situations going on all around here. I missed a big week of news, guys. I missed a big week. Obviously, with everything we covered Wednesday, I was not able to dive into everything like I normally do. So we have a lot to catch up on, guys. A lot. Yeah, they went after Vex. It was really, really fucked up. Really, really messed up. So we'll take a look at that. And I did want to tell you about my schedule this week. Exactly. There's always weirdos. Absolutely. So guys, my schedule is going to be a little different this week. Tomorrow we're going to do memes and reacts. Tuesday we're going to do a VR chat and Reddit and asshole. I got my stuff fixed for VR chat finally, so we'll be able to do that. Wednesday be more news. Thursday I'll be playing Night Rain with Kohi and Dima. And guys, after that, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm taking a break. I'm gonna be off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, guys, for the long weekend. I'm gonna be taking a trip. I gotta do that spa visit that you guys earned. I'm gonna be doing that with some pictures. I'm gonna be taking it off. I gotta tell you guys, I am very worn out with everything going on with the subathon. I'm very worn out with everything that happened on Wednesday. I am just fucking tired and I need a little bit of rest. So I'm gonna take a few days off, kind of relax a little bit, get recharged, and that way we can continue the subathon as planned. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I hate taking breaks from the subathon, but I need one. I need one right now. So hey, happy birthday, C4! Everybody tell C4 happy birthday! Saba is here. She is. She debuted yesterday. So yeah, I need it. I'm hurting right now. So every day I've been feeling it more and more. It's been like adding up. I'm like, yeah, okay, time for a break. So, but I'll be good. I'll be good. I feel okay right now. That's what matters. So, if it ever gets bad enough, you guys know I'll tell you. So, oh yeah, everything's going crazy for her. I'm very excited to talk about her debut because it was incredible. What are you up to? I'm gonna be going on just kind of like a day trip to a city that's kind of close to mine. I'm just gonna go do some fun stuff. I think Friday, with July 4th off, we'll probably watch fireworks and maybe do something else. Sunday we're gonna go to the spa. So I'm gonna try to enjoy that weekend, just relax, disconnect from the internet, get away from some news, stuff like that. So, and then hopefully, chat, we are extremely close to our next goal of the bikini model unlock, chat. We are so close. We're about 111 points away from that. We're getting very, very close to that. So that'll be the next goal. And then after that, it's at 12 hours. Yo, thank you, AT. I appreciate the biddies. How are you? Can we leave the basement yet? No. There's no leaving. Don't you know? You're stuck with me forever. If I'm stuck, so are you. If we need time off, then Tigger will be waiting. I will. I'll be waiting. I'll be taking my break Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So hopefully, when I come back, we will hit the bikini model goal. And we will debut that almost immediately. So
look at this photograph. It's a photo of a photograph. There's another fucking photograph. Because I photographed a photograph. So many photographs.
You know what? That's fine. Oh no! Oh darn! It covered up. What unfortunate facing. Oh my god, that is so unfortunate. And I just bigger booba model, bro. There's no bigger booba model. That is a lie and a fabrication. The video are going to be gone. Things are going to be crazy. I know, Karam, and that is why I was smart. This time I was smart. I was like, okay, look, if I'm going to take time off, I'm going to schedule news immediately after the day I come back because I know shit is going to go down. I've learned my lesson, chat. I've learned my lesson. So is the bikini model an instant unlock or something to be made? No, it's an instant unlock.
That's right, Elara. I'm in your goddamn walls.
Oh. Now the bikini model is literally an instant unlock. I will schedule the debut once we hit the goal. I will schedule that debut. It will immediately happen. It's ready to go. I'm ready to load it all up and everything like that. So once that happens, there will be a debut to immediately be scheduled. So we're getting close. We're getting close, chat. Anytime any VTuber news corresponds because on break. Shannon, you're gonna go in a 5. Let's fucking go. Thank you so much. Anytime any VTuber news corresponding because on break, shit goes down. It's so true. It's so true. Everybody tell Shadow Dragon a big thank you for those 5 gifted subs. You will get 1 wheel spin. Here we go. Okay, never mind. There's gonna be 2 wheel spins. I know we'll do a hot tub stream. We'll do a hot tub stream. Absolutely. Star comment, thank you for the 5 as well. All right, here we go. Here we go. No, not a train. Yes, there is a video. I got you. Trust me. You guys know I always put together everything for you. All right, nice. 30 seconds. I mean, it's not like 5 minutes or anything. So, I mean, I guess that's pretty mid chat, but whatever. Star comment. Thank you so much. Here is your wheel spin right here for your 5 gifted. Thank you so much, and thank you, Shadow Dragon, as well. Yeah. Oh darn! It only had 30 seconds. Wow, isn't that just so? Is that nothing? Damn it. It's rigged now. You guys keep getting 30 seconds. I got like nothing for like ever. It was great. Why can't we land on nothing? Like you got a minute added. I mean, that's solid. Again, it all adds up. Especially we're here right at the end. So
here's some money
Pachi,
for
thank
treats
you.
for Bear since you and AIA don't have any stuff for her on your thrones.
Wait, I
Stop
don't?
rigging the wheel.
I'm not rigging it. Pachi, thank you for the donut. That does count for double, by the way. Thank you.
What
Not so
do
much.
say
You get
when introduced
whatever
to
the fuck
wife
happens when
of
I
a
press
hippie?
this.
Mississippi.
I hate it. Please, somebody delete me. Do that thing where I goes, yeah, do that. I'm out of here. I don't want to listen to your bad dad jokes. Yesterday, Saba's gonna do great. I was feeling, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like this Saba lady, I feel like she's gonna go places, chat. I don't know. I just really good feeling. I think this totally new indie VTuber Saba is really gonna pop off. There's something about him. Fat Man, thank you for giving a sub as well. Dude, Riz, I appreciate you. Did you see Riz? Saba confirmed she never did this before, for real. Absolutely, yeah. No, totally new to VTubing. What a huge indie VTuber just coming out. Now we're Demon Beef. Thank you for gifting a sub as well. I appreciate you. Guys, are you trying to hit the goal now? Wait, can you fucking stop? I have a feeling the little fishy is gonna go the distance. Yep. I have this gut feeling, Kuro, new indie VTuber Saba was never VTubed ever before in the history of ever. I think they're gonna go the distance. I really feel like they're gonna be very successful and have a long-term career. I don't know about y'all guys, so maybe you feel differently, but I don't think she's got it. No, you got it wrong, Antique. It's boat goes Benton, yes. Boat goes Benton. Look close though, but not quite. Real talk then, a round of applause to the person who rigged Saba's model. Oh my god, it looks so good. I don't know who did the model art. I saw the reference sheet, but whoever did the art and the rigging did fantastic on it. So good. Yeah, no shot over a million views debut week. Yeah, it's pretty weak sauce, right? Alex, I mean, 1 million in a debut week? That's rookie numbers, Nah, she had a great debut. I was able to watch most of it this morning. I was putting it on. I was getting my news together. So, these tiny was she like a foot tall? Yes. Oh my god, I have the comparison for that. It's so funny. I'm a deer wizard. I cast tungsten balls on you. That was a very unique expression. I can't like it more than Graham. The one thing I will always point out about HoloLive, they don't really get necessarily the best rigging. Which kind of sucks, right? Because I feel like immediately once you go outside and see other models, you see how expressive they are, how amazing they are. And it kind of does suck a little bit that HoloLive doesn't really, invest that in all of their models. You know what I mean? I would say they're better than you just Sanji's for sure. But besides that, I'm I really wish that they had, something a little bit better for their normal stuff that they just put out there. So thank you for the bits, guys. I appreciate you, Shadow Dragon and Chips. Thank you as well, Star Karma.
Instant Brazilian wax cheer
Oh
100.
my god. That'd be horrible. What the fuck? Thank you guys so much for the hype chain. I really do appreciate all of you. We're inching closer, guys. We're inching closer to the bikini. Yo, what's up, Young King? How are you? I'm probably gonna get banned for the bikini. Twitch hates me, bro. Anytime I do anything, they're like, yeah, warned sexual content. I'm like, I literally followed your TOS. And they're like, no, you didn't. I can't believe Vshojo is losing one of its first memories. Yeah, it's certainly a hit. We'll talk about kind of what it means. I mean, for me, I think everything is okay. I think a lot of people are doomed.
Fish.
I think a lot of people are doom scrolling it. You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh my god, everybody's saying Vshojo, everybody burn down the buildings, everybody raise a hoopla. Like it's not as bad as it's made out to be. I think everybody is doing it from a place of positivity. I don't think that it's necessarily like a bad thing. I just think it's very unfortunate timing. What's up, Spect? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, a lot of people are doom posting. They're like, actually, Vshojo is going under. It's actually a conspiracy because 13 days ago, if you saw Centuria's tweet about the crows are actually taking over Vshojo, and they have cursed everybody in Vshojo. And then somebody else also did a voodoo dance. So now everybody in Vshojo has the curse of the ligma. And that is why everything is breaking down and everybody's not signing because they're cursed with a ligma. It's true. And that's what you read on Twitter, bro. People just have these like weird ass fucking theories. I'm like, guys, it's not that serious. Chill the fuck out. What do you mean that Sinder is back? So, I'm going to talk about the almost very first thing. We're going to cover debuts and bands, hiatuses, stuff like that. And I'll immediately tell you what's going on. She's not back, but she made an appearance. And that is interesting, to say the least, considering everything that's been going on. So, this only is Reese's here on the run, exactly. Yeah. So anyway, guys, Vshojo, everything's on fire, totally. When Hinia said, spin on it, day up, everything is on fire. Big trust, guys. Vshojo actually, chat. I don't know if you know, Vshojo,
that being part of a corp would only hold them
there's
back,
people behind the models.
Understands and respects this. What's the best smelling
you believe it?
ant?
I mispaid Dio. Everything's on fire, Dio. That's why there's people behind the models. Vshojo are run by robots. They're not run by AI. I can't believe it. I know, guys. No way. Our rats are brave is looking to buy a Vshojo. I saw that. I immediately deleted that link. I'm like, bro, if that actually happens, that'd be pretty crazy. But honestly, from what, here's what I will tell you guys. They take us with a grain of salt. I know somebody that knows 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 somebody that knew this guy's cousin that knew this guy that knew this guy that is slightly connected to Vshojo. And basically, guys, they're just restructuring a little bit, downsizing, cutting costs, things like that. It's not that big of a deal. Cinder literally just acknowledged for 3 years. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Bacon, I want to talk about why. I want to talk about us in particular. And why it's kind of interesting that she decided to even post right now. Still Zin and Geega leaving is going to hurt them, right? I don't think it's going to hurt. So here's the thing about Vshojo. Vshojo has always been a place for VTubers or people that are part of VTubers to build them up. It's not a forever home, right? I feel like Zin and Geega have grown past, same with Batara, where they needed the help of of Vshojo anymore. So they don't really need to be part of Vshojo anymore. Shadow Dragon, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subbies. Everybody give claps. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Shadow Dragon. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, 2 gifted subbies. Wow, y'all are shooting for that level 10, huh? I see you trying to add time. To my timer. Now, people join to leave all the time. That'll be fun. I think that Sin and Geek are going to be fine. I think that Vshojo is going to be fine. Vshojo is not forever home, right? It's to build you up. And ultimately, so that way when you get to a certain point, they can let you move on, right? Like that happened with Silver and Vay and Manners, right? So, not even surprised at it. Why is it raining? No, I'm a wet chat. I don't want to be wet. You can say they haven't needed it for years. I would agree with that statement. I feel like they have grown past what Vshojo can really offer to them. They don't need that middleman anymore, right? They can do it on their own. They are big enough at this point. They're fine, right? Sinder is literally one of Twitch's most toply watched VTubers, right? So he is going to be absolutely fine on her own, chat. Another one change of the OG sleep. Please, everybody stop crying respectfully. I feel like people are just doom posting about it, right? They're like, oh my God, they're leaving. Everything's going to burn down. Everything's horrible. And that's not the case, guys. It's just change. It's change, and that's okay. People are keeping their IPs. Change happens, chat. And that is totally okay. It's simply doom post stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Which, I mean, I made a post on my stuff, right? And I said, like, I wonder what's going on, right? And everybody's like, oh, I'm doom posting. And I'm like, bro, I'm not doom posting. I'm just genuinely, like, asking a question. What is going on? I think that ultimately is probably because of the timing of it. Everybody basically got to a point where their contracts up for renewal, and most people chose not to renew, like Matara and Sand and Geega, right? So I do want to know more about the auditions that took place, right? I do want to know more about that. We'll see, though.
Really had a bad track record.
Exactly, they really haven't.
Compared to Hololive or Naya Sanjay.
Agree with that.
At the end of the day, though, they are a Vtuber Corp, and changes are definitely gonna be made over time. I wouldn't be surprised if Project Melody leaves as well, and she's a founding member. Either way, best of luck to Matara, Geega, Zen, and the rest of them.
It's just, best of luck to them. They're gonna do fine. I'll hit you the news on it, and I'll tell you my thoughts as well. But I don't think it's something where you look at Vshojo and it's like, Ninja Sanji, you're like, oh my God, they have a bad track record. This is a bad thing. I think it's more about everything's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Obviously, just with what's going on all at the same time, everybody kind of puts, their side eye, right? Everybody's scratching their head.
We might get introduced to new talents. If not,
I mean, we have
that's
the
okay
JP
too,
side of
but
Vshojo,
Jeff should take advantage, in my opinion.
We have the JP side of Vshojo, and I feel like a lot of people don't pay them any attention. I look at their news all the time, and I feel like, unfortunately, I don't have a lot to report other than, like, song releases. And I'll be honest, I've kind of moved away from reporting about song releases just because there's so many, right? But I do try to call out the big ones when they happen. And if you go and look, the JP side of Vshojo talents are releasing a lot of music. So I feel like a lot of people just kind of forget about that. I think they forget that they exist, right? And they're really, really good. It's just they do a lot of music, and that's not really something I focus on in my stuff anymore. I used to a lot. Now I don't. So, how much would the community have a meltdown if Mousy left?
Japanese, so I do teach
they would have a
him as
meltdown.
Much, but the JP talents are cute.
They would have a meltdown. They are cute.
When we have you, Alara.
That's right.
Along with your favorite resident
You have
evil
V-hacks,
comedian,
right?
Albert
You have
Wesker.
V-hacks.
Back again with a new pun for you all.
Oh
What
God,
is the
here we go.
best casino
Here we
game
go.
to play on the toilet? Craps. Okay, that one was a shitty joke, I know.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Boo! Boo this is! Saturday, I think you're at 400. Oh my God, you're at 99% on the hype train. That is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that. Thank you guys so much for the level 6 hype train. I appreciate all of you. I owe you 2 real spins. We'll do it 1 times 2. Thank you so much for all your support this morning, guys. I appreciate you. 22 subs and 3,500 bits. That's some cray. Thank you so much. This is why you are top tier Marvel Wesker. He doesn't know foot dive. That's why. If he knew foot dive, he'd be good. All right, we're going to double this, whatever it lands on. Oh, darn, Chad. Nothing. Oh, man. Chicken jockey. Boo-hoo. Man, you hate to see it, guys. Oh, darn. Wow. Dang. Nothing. No whammies. Whammy. Escalators. Eels. At least we have the TTS Pinky Dragon. Got him. It's Epic. What are you still doing here?
It's over. Go home.
It's over, chat. Escalators. Eels. I love SpongeBob. Eels. What's up, Gabriel? How are you? Good morning. Chicken Jockey.
Ender pearl. As a child, I yearned for the mine. Is Minecraft.
You're welcome, guys. I love that episode, too. I just love SpongeBob in general. All right, guys, if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Oh, shit. Venom ain't ready. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, good sir. Can you chill the fuck out? Hey, yo. He's got all 19 inches. He's ready, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm sorry, but my sensors indicate that you are indeed a weenie.
What? What? I'm not a weenie. No, I'm being attacked, Chad. This isn't fair. I'm not a weenie. Shut up. It's no. It's getting to your aura. It's getting to your aura, Chad. That wasn't me. No, it's getting to your aura. It wasn't me. They were talking about dear aura, chat. Clearly, they were talking about dear aura. I'm not a weenie, chat. Yeah, clearly that was dear aura scan, not me. Totally. Stop giving us up to weenie. Oh my god. Stop giving us up to weenie. You can't hide what's inside. No, it's dear aura. It wasn't me. Don't dear aura just possibly kind of offer you. Dear aura, I have a question. Are you a weenie? Yes or no? Are you a weenie?
Yes.
Well, see, there you go. What is this?
Alara's a weenie.
No. Well, she said that she is a weenie. What are you talking about? You're a weenie, right, dear Ara?
Chad is the real weenie.
No.
I'm sorry,
Get back under the skin.
indicate that you are indeed a weenie.
That's not fair.
Chad is the real weenie.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, dear Ara. Chat is the real weenie here. He used your as an excuse to redeem it. I think you're gonna scan the booba. I was like, bro, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Boulder rebrand is from the R Army to the weenie hut. The no!
I'm sorry, but my sensors indicate that you are indeed a weenie.
Get me out of here! I quit. I quit, bro. I quit. I'm out of here, chap. I'm done with you. I have no more for you, chap. See you later. You're done. You're done, chap. You're done. I'm done with you, chap. You can't escape us that easily. I will spam my own point redeem.
I'm sorry, but my sensors indicate that you are indeed a weenie.
Sup, bitch? I love that. What the fuck? I'm not. Okay, I'm a weenie. It's fine. I'm a weenie. We're gonna talk about news, everybody. Type news! Let's do it, guys. Are you ready to talk about news? Because I'm ready to talk about news. So everybody type news in the chat, and let's fucking do it. I'm ready. It's gonna be a good episode.
My winner.
I don't want to know about your fucking 3-inch Punisher, chat. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, chat. I don't want to know about that. Oh, wait. We have the... Okay, I guess we're going with the fire transition. Wait a second. Wait, hold on. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Hold on. Wait. No, wait. Hold on. I gotta do it again.
Oh, absolutely. Alara is the biggest weenie around.
There we go.
Basically the king or queen of the Weenie Club. Maybe next time
What do you
they'll win
mean?
an award for it, right after Rocky for his amazing drawing.
Oh my god, no, don't talk about Rocky and his drawings. Oh my Christ. First up chat. You guys know about my schedule going on for the week. I have a question. If I was down, would you save me, chat? But would you beat the crap out of me to save me, chat? Would you hit me to save me? But would you? You know what? This is gonna be you watch. Yeah, there you go. I'm setting you on fire. I'm setting you all on fire, chat. Hold on, wait. There you go. Oh my god. Thanks, chat. I knew you guys would see me. Aw, I knew you would. Look at all this sweet chat members, unlike some of you. So first up, chat, let's talk about bans and suspensions. First up, unfortunately, guys, Italian waifu we just had here on Tea Time was banned. She was banned for a day. Luckily, she is already back, but she was implemented. Okay, I'm good, I promise I'm good. Yeah, she was banned for a day. She is back. Obviously we don't know the reasoning, neither really does she, but
you cannot burn me.
Unfortunately, really sad.
But I can burn you.
What? Oh, I guess you really wanted that venison jerky. Considering, yes, she is back, however. It was only one day ban, but still mighty unfortunate. In other news as well, guys, Nekomiya also received a ban. However, this one is a little bit crazier, so we're going to have to dive into this just a bit. Dingos, thank you so much for 4 months. So that is right, guys. Nekomiya saying this is the second time in a month that have been falsely reported and banned on Twitch. I'm tired of dealing with this broken platform. Don't be using Twitch anymore. Please share this post up and reach everybody who supported my activities. Well, of course, they're going on to say that they are botted or automated account. Yes, again, it's the second time in a month, which makes absolutely no sense, of course, being that they're clearly not a botted or automated account. So, absolutely insane, guys. If you could, please offer some support to Nekomiya. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah. Well, okay, it's one thing for Tacto to get banned, right? But this is like botted or automated. You know what I mean? That's a pretty egregious reason, considering that this is a normal streamer. So I definitely try to give them a little bit of love. So I do not turn them off anymore. I used to, however,
Chad,
I don't.
I got to confess,
Not anymore.
I'm really an eel deer bottom weenie hybrid, and I'm tired of hiding it.
Shut the fuck up. So each lover, there's a long time I used to turn it off, right? However, I kind of had to like temper my chat a little bit. And now chat is a lot better about the redeems. They're not as annoying and disruptive all the time. So I don't mind a few here or there. Your melons are so beautiful. Thank you, Jack. I grew them myself. Appreciate that. Yeah, you can thank my my hormones and also my genetics. Yeah, thank you so much. It's brave of you to be honest with us. You're welcome. Anyway, let's continue here. And finally, guys, one other ban I want to talk about here is, of course, Sprinkle, and their appeal was rejected. So, unfortunately, they're suspended from Twitch for a day for showing nudity. I don't remember getting unique with my model with no additional details. What exactly is going on with that as well? Well, of course, they did try to appeal it, and they said, nope, that is not going to be the case. So, I don't understand how you're going to get banned for showing nudity when your model isn't even like, they can't even tell you when it happened. They can't even also tell you the details of it when they're supposed to offer transparency, right, chat? That's a big thing with Twitch, right? They told us they'd be transparent. Well, obviously, they're not being transparent here. And on top of that, showing nudity, right? That is very different from inappropriate attire, right? So I don't really understand this ban at all. Why they get hit with this, why they denied their appeal, and also did not even apply some kind of details. So obviously, guys, wish all the love to Sprinkle, who is still dealing with that. Yeah, very crazy. Very, very crazy situation, chat. Again, like, if you're going to give this type of stuff, be fair and be transparent about it. But Twitch continues not to do that. Thanks, Twitch. We appreciate you. You promised us something, and we got nothing. So No more touch
Laura, I
fashion.
see your VTuber news, reacts and stream highlights YouTube channels individually. Do you have one for past VODs? More specifically, March 27th, 2024.
Maybe what happened on March 27th, 2024? So we love our IRL streamer friends, another one, too, Skirt 2S, exactly. Well, what stream was that meaningful? Too much of the Twitch reporting system is automated, that's true. One moment. Yeah, I mean, that was an oddly specific date and a long-ass time ago. Yeah. Why not one in particular? What do you mean one moment? Why are you asking about it if you don't know what it is? So let's continue while he gets that together. Yeah, that seems sus. But anyway, guys, if you're gonna ban somebody, actually, I had a clip and I was checking to see if the title of the stream was still up. What stream was it though? What happened in the stream? Yeah, that's like hyper sus, bro. What happened in the stream, sweetheart? Yeah, what was in the stream? I don't think that I have VODs from that long ago. I only see my reacts or my news stuff. Typically, if it's something outside of that, I normally don't have that VOD up on YouTube. Let's see though, maybe they just want some particular thing. Now what I have to move on to chat. You didn't answer my question. What stream was it? Like, what was in it? What? I asked you a question. Answer my question, bro. Hold on. Time out, chat. Time the fuck out. Hold on. Stream is paused. Onik was doing all sorts of TTS funny moments. Hey, I don't think I have that VOD. Okay, anyway. Guys, we gotta talk about some serious stuff, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a warning here. This does involve some people passing away, okay, chat? So, very, very serious. So I want to talk about here for a second, Neko Asunya, who recently did pass away. Coming here from the account, alert everybody that's known Neko Asuna. This is Neko Asuna's sister. Unfortunately, Neko Asuna, formerly known as Dirty Asuna, passed away peacefully. I hope you all pray for her and remembering her. So please give 07s, please send some love to their sister and their family. Yeah, that's just horribly unfortunate. And I really wish everybody, their family, the best. Yeah, very, very sad. I know a lot of people knew them. Yeah, Shadow, I know that you Neko Asuna. I know you said something about it before. So really, really sad. Yeah, 1997, very, very young. So very, very young. So wish their family and of course their sister all the best. Also, if you did not hear as well, guys, a bit more unfortunate news here. Flan Doncho passed away, guys. Coming here from Anime for Days as well. Anime for Days was saying, I remember meeting up with Flan and some of the Tomama family at TwitchCon last year. We had such a great time. He was so funny and what's the life of the party. Always cherish the fun that we had sitting on the love to everybody who knew them. So again, guys, send some love to everybody, their friends and family. That's just so unfortunate to see them, pass away, and they were so young as well. So it always sucks to talk about these things in the VTuber community. Obviously, a lot of people are hurt and upset by it. So just offer your condolences to them. I know a lot of people were affected by these two deaths that I just mentioned. What's up, Chad? How are you? So definitely offer your support, chat. Yeah, really, really sucks to see. Excuse me for the phlegm. Another news, guys. So let's go take a look here at some hiatuses that are going on. We'll also talk about that. Some party celebrations, some debuts, and then we'll hop into our big news. First up, chat, is Cersei coming from formerly Idol into Idol is Chroma Shift, but they're saying now we spend the majority of July into early August moving into a better place for us. So they're going to be taking a bit of a hiatus from moving. So wish Cersei All the best for that. Also, adding to the list of hiatuses is Adora Bunny. Adora Bunny is also taking a hiatus. Hi, everybody. I want to let you know that at least the next 2 weeks of July, and potentially longer, streams will be on pause. My mental health is in a very poor spot. It's time to step back and work on the deeper problems, things chat I've been putting off so I can be a better person for those around me and online and offline as well. So Adora taking a bit of a mental break hiatus. Hey, we need those sometimes. I totally get it. Totally get it. Also, you're coming from Nagi. Nagi is graduating, going on a different hiatus on July 8th, chat. That's right, I'm ceasing all Vtuber activities as Nagi. I'll be graduating July 8th, 2025. And of course, I said thank you to all of my friends and to our Dachis. I love you forever, and I'll see you later. Definitely a larger streamer that is stepping away as well, chat. Also coming here from Cernia. Cernia, of course, is going to be taking a different hiatus, and the last stream will be on July 3rd. Is with heavy heart, and that's my graduation as Cernia. My final stream will be July 3rd. I started VTubing as a hobby, but it quickly became my dream job. Help me realize that community building is my calling. Creating this community, my Eternals, will always be one of my biggest achievements in life. This is not a goodbye. You're my Eternals for a reason. I'll carry you all wherever I go. I hope you'll carry me in your hearts too. So I know CC going, that shocked me. That really shocked me. I did not expect that in a million years, especially with some of the issues that they've dealt with in the past for our coverage. So I hope they're doing okay. Also here as well is Alpine, guys. Alpine is seeing a different hiatus graduation. Been a really amazing journey so far. But your boy is being called the next adventure. If I could ask one last favor, please help spread the news. I don't want anybody I've left wondering where I went. Good lifts. And of course, their final stream is actually tomorrow, chat. They'll come back, Rocker. They will. My final stream will take place on Monday. After stream, I'll be somewhat active on Twitter, Discord for the next few months. We will stop all streaming, video creation, and other branded activities immediately. So, I like to leave this as an indefinite hiatus. Sorry, chat. Rather than true graduation, as I may return to Alpine someday in the far future. So, I wish them all the best. Eat your protein, get your rest, and as always, good lifts. So, hopefully, we will see them back in the future, chat. Even more hiatuses to talk about. We also have, I'll not pronounce this, Nemia. I'll say Nemia. But coming here from Vagabond, Nemia, as the announcement of indefinite hiatus. Let me be completely honest. I did want to make this post. I never want to give up on this stream, but some things can't be put up with forever. And of course, they started about roughly 3 years ago. It really started wearing down on my mental and emotional health. And I'm done with it. I've done what I can. And currently, this isn't something I see myself spending all my energy on anymore. So, however, we'll be dropping the Nemia name when I come back. This is a personality I think should die with a character. I feel like letting it die will let me grow more in the future. Thank you, Alec, for 10 months. How are you? I'm sorry for the letdown. I hope you... I love you all. And thank you for reading. So, looks like Nemia is retiring this personality and may come back in the future, chat. Also, here we have another one here coming from Amber. Amber is saying, one adventure being Amber has been. I thought I knew a lot before, but I've learned so much more than I ever dreamed in the last year or so. And I met so many more amazing, talented, kind, and overall wonderful people from all walks of life. I decided to take a definite hiatus from all Amber activities, including Twitter, although my Discord will remain active. I know it doesn't come as a shock to many, and most of you even, to voice my thoughts pretty openly about the past couple weeks. My future lies with the stars. You know where to find me. So, best of luck to Amber, the Honey Fox VTuber. And just a little bit more to talk about here, chat. Just one more to add to this is Paranorma. Paranorma is seen to my wonderful ghosties. This isn't graduation, just hiatus from the streaming for the month of July. I'll be returning sometime in August. I'll still be creating content, working on music, and even going on my friends' streams for collabs. Things have changed for me so fast lately with my cats getting extremely sick, my own health and family circumstances. It's heartbreaking enough to stop right now, but something has to give. So, Paranormal will be back, hopefully, chat, but they are going to be on a bit of hiatus through all of July. So wish them all the best, guys, for all their graduations and hiatuses we just talked about. A little bit of happier news, chat. Let's go talk about some partner celebrations. And first up, let's get some claps for Stimpack. A Stimpack from Good Stars getting Twitch partner. Congratulations to them. Also, one of our good friends, chat, Akira. Akira also getting Twitch partner. As well, I can finally say Akira P and the P stands for partner. Congratulations to one of our favorite Dino VTubers. And one more here, chat, is Discordia. We played some Rivals in Discordia a little bit ago, but after 5 years, we finally hit Twitch partners. So congrats to them as well, and everybody that hit Twitch partner. Again, that's a huge, huge milestone, and congrats to them. Absolutely amazing. In other news, guys, we did have a few debuts that just happened. First up here was Aruna. Aruna actually did her bikini debut back on June 25th. So in case you missed that, that did happen. Also, speaking of bikinis, Silvervale also did her bikini debut on this past Thursday. If you missed that one, there was quite a lot that went along with that one. Super cute. Also, guys, we did have Cerelia, who was going to celebrate their 2-year partner anniversary with a brand new outfit. However, unfortunately, I believe they fell sick and were not able to do it. So looks like they will be rescheduling that. Tweeting, I'm really sad to have to announce this, but unfortunately I have to cancel the outfit debut. I tried so hard to take care of myself and get better, but I still don't have my voice back. I'm so sorry. So what's up, Brass? How are you doing? Good to see you, sweetheart. Yeah, so it looks like Siri will be rescheduling that. I will try to look up for that date. I'll let you know in the future, chat. Also, another debut we missed was Tara. Tara debuted her brand new model. Being 2.0 just means upgraded Booba. Let's fucking go, Booba! Say hello to your Grand Admiral, Mommy. And here's Tara's, of course, brand new VTuber model. Looks fantastic. I love it so much. Did you guys see it? Great boobily, boobily. How are you, Yummy? What's up? Can we get a shout out for Yummy? Guys, I want you to know something. I want you to know something. Every single day that I live my life, I wake plus ultra music. Can you stop? Anyway, there's Tara's brand new outfit, so it looks really good. I liked her style before, however, I do feel like this have a little bit more of like a realistic style really fits her. It looks really, really good. So go give Tara some love. I'm sorry I missed that one. Also as well, guys, let's talk about some other debuts that we missed, which was Doobie. Doobie just debuted her brand new chibi model for her birthday. Let's go take a look at the video, guys.
This freaking thing won't work. Oh,
Chibi Doobie.
so dizzy.
Chibi Doobie, oh my god. Heart is so sweet.
Wait, why do I look like that?
Chibi Doobie, I love that. Chibi Doobie.
Chibi doo. But yeah. Okay. Maybe I can show some more now. Hi, I'm Doobie. Chibi Doob. And I'm
Chibi Doobie, bro. That is so funny.
I'm fully grown.
Very eatable.
This is
very
chibi.
eatable.
It's not
She's cute.
anything weird, okay? And I'm not doing a baby voice. I'm not gonna do a baby voice. No baby voice. Ready?
I like her background. It's like an arcade. It looks super cool.
Check this out. Look.
Yeah, I really like the background. Her model's cute too. She's fully grown, chat. She's fully grown.
There we go.
She did it, chat. She finally grew up. Oh no, not internet crash. That blows, bro.
Internet. Shitty fucking internet. I can never escape.
The meme balloons, I love those. Wow, I wonder who that is, chat. These are cute.
Chat, you guys are making me kinda.
Yeah, it sounded like she had a bunch of ISP issues from what I heard too. I didn't realize everything crashed like that. That was just a disconnect.
My stomach hurts. Oh, fuck.
He's very, very cute.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Speaking of crashing, and there I go. GG's, guys. GG's.
Look at this. Ready? The ultimate karaoke weapon. The ultimate
I hate it here so much. I hate it here so much. I want a new chat. Yeah! I want a refund. I'm not a bong. I'm a fucking urn. I'm an urn. Now I'm small and cute, just like Doobie. So there was Doobie's brand new chibi bottle. Very, very cute. And of course, chat.
You never saw this coming! I summoned Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
That's not what it does!
I'm not Pot of Greed!
It doesn't do that. That is what it does.
It do what it do, you... Oh my god. Holy shit. And of course, guys, Juna Unagi, my fellow eel VTuber, because you know I'm an eel, right, chat? I yearn for the urn. I yearn for the urn! Here is Juna's brand new birthday outfit. Let's take a look. I'm not a fucking pot of greed.
New hair and new eyes, right? Hi. It's me, Juna. Did you miss
yes,
me?
I mean
Did
Jara.
My
no, wait, no, I'm not. I'm a urn. I'm not a jar. Shut up, chat.
Ooh.
Stop tricking me.
Isn't it nice?
I like her eel tail though. That's cute.
Because I had to change the facial proportions, a lot of the expressions weren't fixed
That's super
yet.
cute.
But that's okay because you know what?
Bro, I'm not a bong. What kind of bong are you smoking out of? Bro, I got some bad news, Sean. Have you been smoking out of a bong that looks like me? You might have been smoking the ashes of your ancestors. Just telling you. I'm so sorry, but I got some real fucking bad news for you. So there is Judas' brand new birthday outfit, and it looks, of course, fantastic. Now, guys, I want you to pull out your calendars, and we're going to talk about what's up, bro, who asked. We're going to be talking about upcoming debuts. Everybody pull out those calendars. We're going to get those dates for you. And then after that, chat, we're going to talk about Sinder returning. First up, chat, is coming in from Pashi. It says, you were formally invited to the Pashiverse, June 29th, which is tomorrow. Or I'm sorry, actually today at 12 p.m. PST. So a little bit later today, chat. 12-hour stream, games with friends, life updates. So let's go take a look here at the trailer. You can draw 5 minutes. Pashi, I'm so sorry to soil your debut with whatever just happened. Go check out Pashi's debut, chat. In other news as well, guys, we also have the cutie Anio? I don't know how to say this. Umi. 2.0 debut. You'll come on my hand, right? All right, big bro. And again, that is tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm sorry, today. Why do I keep getting my dates confused? It is today, chat, at 7 p.m. CST, new model emotes, overlays, and more. Let's take a look. I'm falling with style. Oh, cute.
I really need your help. I'd be over the moon
Cute.
if you did. Get it? Because
Very
I'm a
cute.
moon moth? Please laugh or I will
I don't get it.
cry. Anyways, I need
I don't get it.
you to come to my debut. It's June 29th. You're not busy, right? I really need you to hold my hand.
I mean, I'm kind of streaming, but maybe I can make it.
Motorway.
Not tonight.
I will literally trip and fall and die. in. I'm too cute
Oh.
to die. So, see you there.
So literally her life rests in your hands, chat. You better all go later today. Hey, you better go watch at 7 p.m. CST today. Otherwise, she's gonna pass away. No pressure, chat. No pressure, chat. She's only just gonna die if you don't go hold her hand. No pressure, chat. No pressure. In other news, guys, we also have, of course, this very random VTuber who I've never heard of before, Ray. And Ray, you know, I don't know much about him, but, you know, there's this, everybody typing in chat, A. I wonder what that means. There's almost like, you know, this other VTuber that, you know, started with A. You know, I don't know, A. Maybe, that was part of something important before, but, you know, maybe if you've heard of this, A person, you might know exactly who this person might be, you know, very loosely tied to. So anyway, be on the lookout for this one coming up on July 4th, chat. This is Ray, and this is her new model in her channel. So very excited to see what she does in the future. Very, very cool. And other news as well, guys, we have Yuga Mochi. That is a Yuga Mochi is debuting on Tuesday, July 1st at 6:30 p.m. EST. Better known to us as 1:30 p.m. EST. Also, let's go take a look here at their trailer as well, chat. Ooh, I like this model. Ah, cute. Let's go. Yeah, the fit looks good. Bro, they're giving us all these thighs for free, bro. Like, hey, man, they're hooking us up, chat. We're getting so much for free. So definitely, chat, of course. Go check this one out. Coming up very, very soon. Again, that is going to be on July 1st at 1:30 p.m. EST. Also, so guys, we have Mia. That is right, Mia, who is one of our favorite elves, fellow elves. She is actually debuting her new model. However, it's got a bit of a twist on it. You know, I'm just gonna let you look at it. The wait is over. Grab your rings and get ready for a jump for a supersonic debut, which is happening a little bit later today at 10 p.m. CEST. New emotes, redeems, and alerts. You know, let me just play this for you. Let me just play this for you. Jeez, on fire, Ray! This is so cute, actually. Dude, I actually like this. This is cute. Yo, that's awesome. That's cute. A British furry! Oh, shit. Nah, it's cute. Oh, looks like they're gonna spin for games. That's fun. That's really fun. You know, I have art of myself as a Sonic OC. It's in my 1.0, but I do have art of that. So go check that out, chat. Very, very cute, as you can see. Also, of course, we have another debut to talk about, chat. Plenty of debuts coming up. And that's coming here from Miyoji-kun. Miyoji-kun is a exorcist by trade, weirdo by night. Looks like they're going to be debuting on July 1st at 7 p.m. CST. Let's take a look here at their trailer.
Off, Oba. 5 more minutes. Huh? 2025? Why didn't you wake me up? Oh man, I've been asleep for
Thank God I'm free from the curse.
And who are all of you guys? Whatever. You guys are coming with me.
I'm free from the curse.
Hey, you guys did great. How about you stick with me? I'll call you guys... Hotlings.
Dude, so get ready for that, guys. Coming up July 1st at 7 p.m. Beep. Okay, that was unfair, chat. I literally just changed back, and you're gonna put me into Minecraft mode. I just changed. Damn it, bro. Oh my goodness. And then finally, chat, we have one more debut to talk about, and this is this one VTuber. I never heard of him. Yomi Quinley. Yeah, okay, cool. You know what? We can just skip this one, right, Chad? It's not very important. Yeah, we don't need to watch this. You know, whatever. Yeah, Yomi Quinley. I'm sure they're whoever. I'm sure they're just yeah. Skip, right, chat? Can we skip? Skip for sure. Let's watch Yomi's debut video. I believe they're making a villain model, chat. Let's take a look. I've never seen it. I didn't get an early look at this or anything like that. I know nothing about this, chat.
Let me ask you something.
Also, I do want to say the Carnival Near music was peak choice, by the way, Yomi.
Have you ever had that feeling? The desire to do something bad?
No, I've never thought that in a million years. Be naughty, no. You're the wrong person.
I don't mean bad, like something you could just apologize for the next day. No, I mean something irredeemably.
You mean like... Do you mean like... joining into Sanji? I would never, Chad. I would never do that. Would never do that. Never do that. Okay, all right. I think we're okay, Chad.
Evil. Everyone always said, Yomi, be normal. Your experiments are too chaotic. You're too crazy.
They definitely said that. Wait a second. That sounds exactly like a DM I had with you one time, Yomi. Are you using our DMs as inspiration for your trailer? Oh, hey, look, boobs. Never mind, I forgot everything.
Fuck that. No, I'll embrace the chaos, the crazy, the darkness. Or in a manner for you simpletons to understand, let's get evil.
Oh my god, chat! Yumi's evil! She bought Ninja Sanji! No! No! Yummy, how could you? Evil Yummy! Evil Yummy, no! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Okay, but actually, if Yomi bought Ninja Sanji, he would literally run it better. Also not licking respectfully. July 8th at 2 p.m. EST. I might write that down on your calendars. Wait, when is that? Hold on. Is that a Monday? That's a Tuesday. Okay, July 8th at 2 p.m. EST. You know what I mean, guys? A Yomi's channel. Give them lots of love on their villain debut. I think there's more trailers to come, so very, very exciting. Let's get hyped. And just some events coming up that you should know about. I'm a little bit of a teaser here from Buff Pup chat. Buff Pup says, dang, how about a debut when I come back from Axe? Seems like we're going to get a little bit more of a werewolf look. Not sure about this model, but looks pretty cool. Also, Chibi Doki is going to be celebrating big time here on June 30th, which is tomorrow, at 1 p.m. CST to celebrate her birthday. So let's go take a look here at Chibi Doki's trailer for that. The Chibi Doki birthday, bro. Aw, cute. Oh god, who let Chibi drive? This is actually why. Who let Chibi drive? No. Here's the thing. Sharks only eat things that they detect at brain cells. They'll never eat Chibi Doki. She's fine. And finally, guys, if you're looking as a concert person, a singer, somebody plays an instrument, Obaki Palm always does yearly a Christmas concert. She is actually looking for people to apply for that. If you want to be part of the Christmas concert, certainly go check it out. She does this every single year. It is fantastic. I'm really sad I was supposed to be in it last time. However, I wasn't able to get my guitar stuff done in time, and I was leaving, and so I was able to be part of it. It's really sad, but certainly go check it out. It's a really, really cool yearly event that she does. So chat, I want to tell you about something going on that's pretty crazy. And this is actually very, very surprising to me. So if you've ever heard of this VTuber named Sinder, type 2 in chat. Yes, you gotta focus. It's H-on. It was H-on. Yeah, if you've heard of this VTuber named Sinder, type 2 in chat. Well, guys, Sinder recently came back to post this right here, chat. That is right. Out of Pirate Pub, Cinder tweeting out, have a happy 3rd anniversary, Pirate Pub. Every day is extremely amazing today. Well, Cinder came back on June 25th for her 3-year anniversary and posted happy 3rd anniversary, Pyro Pups. Now, I'm very surprised by this. I really felt like she was not going to be coming back or saying anything this soon. You know what I mean? I consider this as like a health update. We have our squad sent to Apology Donkey to tell she's alive and still with us. So the way that I look at this right here, but yeah, look at this. It's very similar to what you say, Pika. Number one, this is the first confirmation that we've had since Cinder, everything went on, that she is actually doing okay. So we did get a confirmation that she is indeed still alive. However, I also view this as a way of kind of like, in a way, like dipping your toes. Kind of, hey, you know, I'm posting. How well does this go? As you can see, it does look like there were a lot of positive responses to this. This was like in her Discord as well. So I'm sure that, you know, she's only really going to receive a lot of positive responses here. But I feel like I was not expecting her to really say anything at all for a much longer time. I did not think she would even want to test it to see how the water was looking, because obviously she lost so much support in light of all of her actions. So I think that maybe we will, here's my thoughts. I don't think that we are going to hear from her anymore for a while. But I think the next time we do hear from her will be something a bit more serious in her talking about a return. I think she was gauging how people will react. I do think so. I think this is maybe a little bit of a confidence booster, you know what I mean? Right, if she says hi on Twitter, right, it's going to be a different reaction. She says hi in her Discord, it's going to be something very positive, right? So other people that responded positively already have left the Discord. That's a very strong point. So this is very interesting to see for sure. I really did not expect her to say anything at all this soon. So we will certainly see how all this goes, chat. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to go down with this. But she did come back just to post this. I will keep you updated. Oh, am I back on what's going on in this particular situation? But she did indeed make a post. I know a lot of people are losing their minds over it. Obviously, I feel like it's just like, in a way, just a quick update. I'm alive and doing okay. And that's it. So, yeah, you know, I do feel like a little bit of concern that, you know, it's too early to tell, though. I do feel a little bit of concern that, hey, maybe some of the fans don't really get what happened and are going to hold her accountable. However, I'm hoping that this was just some more like, we're holding you accountable for what you did, but we are glad that you're okay. Because at the end of the day, I don't wish harm upon her. Nobody should, right? And I hope that she is genuinely, as a person, okay. You know what I mean, chat? So, we're going to look at this as just like a health check and move on from it. So I will obviously let you know what's going on. This isn't an indication of anything else. We'll see what happens. So, a bit too soon. I didn't get to brief moment for a break just to check in on Pirate Pub, say, hey, I just said so many people have strong feelings about it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it means she's coming back, right? But he did make a little bit of a return, so we'll see what's going on. I really wish that there was addressing something, right? Like being like, I'm sorry, but it's probably too soon. So ultimately we'll see. I haven't chat. I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'll let you know what's going on, but don't view this as a return. This is just maybe a little bit of looking at how the reaction was and testing the waters a bit, chat. See what happens with it. Ultimately, though, I do want to talk about something very, very crazy, chat. And that is Vexoria. Unfortunately, guys, Vexoria had a very bad instance, a very bad thing happened to her at Offkai. And so Vexoria says I had a very uncomfortable experience at
Next time
Offkai.
we do hear from Sinder, it better be a graduation. I know you
I don't think we
disagree
will.
with me on this,
Yeah.
and that's fine. But I am just so over and done with her in general. But if she does
I think
come
she's
back
gonna
to
come back,
streaming,
Dark Sky.
I'm gonna be
I'll
extremely
be real.
pissed. And I'm sure everyone in the Vtuber space is gonna hate me for that.
I think that you have to give her time to try to make yourself a better person, right? If she comes back immediately, I think it's a problem. But if enough time passes, I think it would be okay. Anyway, let's continue past the subject. Of course, Vexoria tuning up. Had a very uncomfortable experience at Offkai. Please respect creators in their space of cons. Even too many friends made uncomfy already. So let's take a listen here at what happened with Vexoria chat.
There was one incident where I did get followed, which
That is unacceptable, chat. I don't care who you are, what's going on. You don't follow a creator around. That's unacceptable.
made me uncomfortable. But it was okay because Zolan got me out of that situation pretty quickly because he realized it too. And
I'm glad Zolan was here, right? Able to protect her, but again, that is absolutely just unacceptable, guys. And if you ever visit a con and you were to meet somebody, there are official ways to do that, and there are polite ways to do that. You know what I mean? You don't follow somebody around. If you recognize the creator, respect their space. Some are and make rules. They post them early. Don't come up to me or, meet me at a meet and greet, stuff like that. Make sure that you are respectful of people.
he was very much like, okay, we need to leave. We need to do some things to get out of here because don't.
Yep.
That's one thing I will say, guys.
Don't
if
fuck
you're
around
ever
with
at
that.
these conventions and you see people that you really respect and look up to, please don't follow them.
Yep.
Like, we're people too. We want to shop or we want to talk to people. Like, don't follow.
I would say, like, if you're in a situation where you happen to pass a creator and you recognize them, just be like, oh my god, hi, my name is blah blah blah. I recognize you. Is it okay? Like, can we talk for a second? Is that okay? I just wanted to maybe take a picture, and if not, I totally understand. Be respectful, right? Like, ask them for their boundaries, and then you can move forward, right? But ask them if it's okay, right? Find their boundaries and be respectful, because again, people want to walk around and do their own thing, right? It's okay to have fans, and that's great, but ask for permission.
Because then it gets really, really creepy.
Exactly.
Like, it gets really creepy and it makes people really uncomfortable really quickly. Like,
yep. Absolutely.
Put yourself in their position. Like, let's pretend you're like a celebrity online or whatever, and you're just trying to shop for yourself and you're being followed and stalked around.
That's just too much, chat. Again, like, if you see somebody that you recognize or something, it needs to be like a hi, and then, hey, my name is blah blah blah. I recognize you. Like, is it okay to talk to you now, or maybe do you have a meet and greet coming up? Like, ask the question, but be respectful, right? And even sometimes just moving along and finding out the information to yourself is the right answer, right? Just be respectful. Every situation is different, but walking around and stalking somebody is not okay. Point blank, period.
Wherever you're going, like, you're trying to go to the bathroom and someone follows and waits outside. You're trying to shop for yourself. You're trying to talk to your friends, and people are just stopping like 8 feet away from you every time and watching, and you know that they're watching.
Yep. You can tell when people do that.
It's really uncomfortable. So it's one of those things where please don't do that.
As somebody who has been to mini cons, right? Where I used to dress up in Lolita stuff as well, chat. How many people follow me when I was a minor? It's true, chat. People do this kind of creepy shit all the time.
Respectfully, let your content creators, let your Oshis be themselves and walk around and have a good time. So don't do that, guys. It's not cool. And then here's the other big no too. Like, don't do that. And then, like, if somebody asks,
if I ever met
Kinda
my
like
favorite
deny it.
creator, I would admittedly be starstruck.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you have to
Exactly,
respect boundaries.
exactly.
Ask if you can take a picture.
Or talk for a moment.
Even
Exactly.
embrace for a
You
hug.
gotta get permission.
You have to get
Agreed.
permission first.
to not do it, continue to do it. Don't do that. Like, as content
It's
creators,
common sense, bro. Like,
and if we're all friends and everything, we all talk to each other.
exactly.
Like, it's not like we don't. We are all talking to each other behind the scenes about people that are not good people.
And unfortunately, chat, this went on to actually blow up a bit more with somebody commenting on this in pretty much the worst way possible. Let's go take a look here. Chat, after Vex put this out, right? Quote, retweeting it. Chat, is it wrong to want to meet a content creator like you in a place that is made for you to meet the content creator? Is it smart to build a parasocial relationship with your audience and then expect them to not act like they are your friends? Make it clear, content creators, you're not friends with your chat. There is so many things wrong with this, right? Chat, is it wrong to make a content creator you want to meet a content creator like you to places made for you to meet content creators? Bro, the whole con does not mean that you have permission to meet somebody. People have specific areas for meet and greets and things like that. Just because it's a con for VTubers does not mean that you get to do whatever you want and unpoliced, right? That makes no fucking sense. That is an insane thought process. Is it smart to build a parasocial relationship with your audience and expect them to not act like they're your friends? Bro, I will make it clear for you as somebody that has known Vex in her content. You are the one that made that parasocial, not the other way around. Vex has a husband and kids, and I'm sure loves her chat and appreciates them. But bro, there is no fucking way in a million years that she is making parasocial to you. You decided to make that parasocial. And even then, let's say hypothetically that's a thing. What gives you the right to go up to them and bother them? To stalk them? There is no justification for following somebody and stalking them. Make it clear, content creators, you're not friends with your chats. I'll bet you, I will bet you by the way that Vex talks, I doubt that she has ever said that, like, oh, we're like best friends and things like that. And even then, why are you assuming that you are friends with the content creator? You made an assumption on that. There's nothing to be made clear. You were being parasocial about it. End of story. And Zolan came in and absolutely fucking dunked on them. Zolan here tuning out. How fucking dare you, of course, for retweeting this. Look, it's fine to stop by and say hi. That's totally okay. And we enjoy those interactions. We don't mind if people stop us, ask for a quick signing, as long as we're not too busy. I just have to watch and make sure Crown doesn't form, so we don't disrupt Booster and potentially mob crush your chat. Very true. Absolutely love meeting people at meet and greets. Part of what makes this whole career worthwhile in the first place. The lives Vex touches are so important to us. But it's not okay to follow your favorite content creator around from booth to booth. Walking the road just to reach, just out of reach of them. Following them to the next row and the next one, constantly staring at them and watching them. It's not okay to go into the washroom, watch them go to the washroom, then follow them or wait outside the washroom for when they get back. That is insane. Insane behavior, chat, to stalk them to that level. But to blame content creators and assume all of these interactions are the simple result of how they stream, that is the creator's fault that the people can't understand boundaries. This is such, well, the way you dress invited energy. Absolutely. Kindly fuck off with that attitude. My wife does not deserve to be stalked because she's a streamer on the internet. You're a shit person for suggesting she
People
does.
like that ruin
Fuck
events
right
for
off.
others because creators
Oh yeah,
are
so
less
long. Get
likely
him.
to want to go to meet and greets or all.
You're absolutely right. We should be able to enjoy our types of events that we want to go to without being
If you're
stalked, without these
friends with
people
a
being
content
parasocial.
creator, you're in
We,
the lightest
as
sense
humans,
of the
deserve our
word
own space and
possible.
boundaries.
Being a content creator's friend does not mean following them
Yep,
the entire
that's
call.
not a friend.
That is insane behavior.
Yeah, that's not a friend. That's not a friend. You know what I mean? So, poor Vex are having to deal with this. So, guys, I want to tell you about this situation. Obviously, offer Vex a little bit of love and support. Nobody deserves to have to go through that kind of shit. That is horrible, chat. Anybody that does that type of behavior is not a friend and definitely does not deserve any type of stuff like this. Oh, it's smart to build a parasocial relationship, bro. You made a parasocial in the first place. That was your decision. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Ascends once said gate dunked on. Get out of here, you creep.
Yep. And it looks like they're okay. I know, Walk, you've had your stalker issues like I have. Not same thing, but we both had stalkers, right? So, obviously, guys, don't be that person. Respect people's boundaries and be respectful. I promise kindness goes a long way. If you want to meet somebody, ask a question. Be nice to them. Literally, Solon just said, we appreciate those as long as it doesn't cause a problem. So, just be respectful. That's it. Very, very crazy. What's up, Thomas? And Sinder some love for having to even deal with that, you know what I mean? I bully you and say, you wish, Yomi. Shut the fuck up, you bottom. Good. Yomi, sit down. Shut up. Hey, Yom. Like, I might be shorter than you, but you're constantly shorter than me when you're on your knees, hey, Yom. Anyway, let's talk about some core movie to produce because that is going to lead into some of my big stories today. So first up, chat, let's talk about Ninja Sanji. First up, guys, Ninja Sanji and Vermillion's 3D debut is coming up very, very soon. So let's take a look here at the trailer. Vermillion's 3D reveal date is July 5th on Saturday. Obviously, you don't want to miss that if you're a Ninja Sanji fan. Let's take a look. This is Vermillion. Other 3D debut. I mean, it looks better than most Ninja Sanji 3Ds. Yeah, look, already looks better than most. Oh, I can imagine. I'm sure Lily had to have a ton of security. That's crazy, bro. Crazy, crazy. Another news as well, guys. Ninja Sanji had a bit of an issue here with a Hamo, which is a from what I could gather, a cell phone provider, phone provider. Unfortunately, looks like they had plans that fell through. So here we got from a Hamo saying regarding the sponsorship of their currently ongoing Ninja Sanji Koshin 2025. And due to this campaign that was scheduled to start from Wednesday, June 25th, after careful discussion with Any Color, we regret to inform you that due to various circumstances, we have no choice but to cancel these events. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused to everyone who was looking forward to them. We kindly ask for your understanding. Again, not able to find out much details about this other than, of course, just canceled due to various circumstances. So, not sure what happened with this one, but ultimately Ninja Sanji and Ahamo not going to be working together with each other for this future collab chat. Let me skip down here to some stuff going on outside of Hololive and Vshojo and things like that. We'll skip back up to Hololive and we'll talk about Vshojo first. So first up, chat, a big congratulations to the Bell, of course, part of from a ship formerly Idol, who just received that silver play button. So congratulations to them. I think I reported on this the other day, but I think it was very brief, so I want to mention it again. Big congratulations to them. Absolutely Incredible. Also here coming up, chat, is the new VTuber group Reloop. We are going to be debuting on July 5th. This is all we got, just this very small trailer. Nothing about the talents, but I will be keeping you up to date on Saturday after they debut. Looks pretty cool. We'll see what they're all about. All we have is Reloop Virtual. Getting on the new founders. Stay tuned. Something British is coming your way with these 4 talents, chat. So I'll let you know about this particular group coming up. In other news as well, guys, does look like we were talking about Virtualantes before. Well, SmashCon, which is a big the Sydney manga and anime show, is partnering with all of these talents here to do a huge VTuber interaction. So with over 40 VTubers at that particular area. So definitely some familiar faces you will notice in here. Pretty cool, chat. Pretty cool. So definitely get excited because we got Pomado. We have one of our other good friends in here as well. So pretty cool. We got Crony up here in the top. So yeah, Orange is down here as well. One of our friends. So pretty cool, chat. I'll definitely let you know more about this coming up very, very soon. Coming up in the corner there as well. So yeah, definitely let you know more about SmashCon. This isn't the former SmashCon as in like Super Smash Bros. Con. This is a the Sydney manga and anime show. So looks like that comes up later in the year, the 12th and 13th of July. Actually, just next month. Holy shit, that was a lot quicker than I thought it was. Very, very cool. Also, guys, remember we were talking about the 3M talents and their ice cream collab? Well, I do have pictures of that, finally. And here it is, guys. If you don't know, 3M had a special collab with Soon Scoops, where they were doing a special ice cream collab. And of course, you have like Snuffy, Cola Cream Meat, lots of awesome creators here. And here were their special ice cream flavors. Looks so cute. I love that. That's such a cool collab. Doing like an ice cream thing with, VTubers. That's very, very cute. Very, very cute. Eat with ice cream and yum. Also, guys, Face Connect just released a brand new song called One Step March. And they turned everybody into idols. That is right, guys. So all of the Face Connect talents were turned into idols for this brand new song. Let's take a look at it. They turned them into idols! It's cute though. That's everybody, you know? I mean, that's everybody. Yeah, they got them all in there. So there is a new Face Connect song called One Step March. Of course, you can check that on the Face Music channel. So Pippa flashed the crowd. Bro, leave Pippa alone. So there you go, chat. Of course, one of our other friends, Ricky Poppet, just released a brand new song themselves of their original track titled I Lost Myself. Let's take a brief listen to that one.
What I'm supposed to be. I'm blinded by the screens that try to look inside me. I only see.
He's too busy with Walmart, bro. Bro.
Across the wide ocean blue. You see, I see it inside you.
It's definitely a very kind of slower emotional song. So certainly go check it out over on Ricky Poppet's YouTube channel, chat. Yeah, definitely go give it a look. In other news, Hades from Mythos giving us a bit of some teasers here. I believe from the whispers that I heard, this is a invitation to a subathon. However, take that with a grain of salt. That is just kind of a little bit of the rumor mill in the background, but something certainly to look at, chat. Coming up very soon here from Hades from Mythos, so get excited for that one. In other news, guys, Shibi Cottonbomb, I did have a bit of an issue last week. Unfortunately, she was doing her stream. Somebody seemed to knock on her window, was kind of like looking through her window. It freaked her out. She called the cops. Well, as you guys know, the reason I want to talk about this is because I had a similar issue where somebody knocked on my window during a live stream. It was really scary. I totally get where she is coming from on this. So anyway, Shibi tuning up. My neighbor just came with his wife and they both apologized through the door for scaring me. Apparently the husband had been trying to get my attention because his wife noticed I never leave the house. He was trying to set up an icebreaker to get me over for dinner and thought I was very shy. Or by singing from somewhere and was near the window, not like up close, and said hello. And when I paused just along confused because I thought somebody was in my apartment, he just walked away. So I'm glad it was not like a bad thing. This was a good thing, but still really, really scary, right? So his wife was extremely upset for the misunderstanding and said it was probably better just to approach me herself the next time. I was a little stressed out, and I told them I would think about their invitation. I apologized for calling the cops, and they said they didn't blame me, and it was a scary situation with no context. I'm sorry for worrying everyone and causing so much trouble and overreacting. So, yeah, I'm glad everything's okay, but again, very scary situation. As we know with other VTubers who've had home invasions even, it's not something to take lightly. So I'm glad that she's doing okay, but just be vigilant, guys. Be careful out there, okay? And in other news, guys, just to go back over to VSWO, Joya just debuted their brand new 3D outfit, or I'm sorry, their 3D model as well, and it looks very good. Look at the quality of this model, guys. Absolutely incredible. But of course, back to back with that was Ami Yui, who debuted their 3D model as well from VSWO. And theirs was looking fantastic as well. I like their little VSWO room. That's cute. So very high quality models. Very high quality models. Super awesome. Super duper awesome. And I like to tell you guys about stuff that's going outside of Hololive and things like that, because I do feel like there are corpos that are doing some amazing work out there, you know? So, not saying VSWO is like the best or anything, but this model is very, very high quality. So, pretty cool. Guys, let's move over here to Hololive and talk about what's going on with them. First up, chat, as always, here is your new holograph for the week with, of course, Bakura in Echo Stranding. And we're going to talk about why it's titled that here in just a moment. But anyway, let's take a look here at the hologram.
デスストランディングに影響を受けたウサダペコラは配達に励んでいた。いや、みんな頼みすぎだろ。
If you guys forgot, Pakora was invited to Death Stranding. Well, guys, that is because, as you all know, we talked about this last week, Pakora is part of the Death Stranding release. Well, here is a picture from that particular event. Obviously, they're doing a live event, and here's the Tokyo Death Stranding 2 with everybody there. And of course, Pakora herself over in the corner on the screen. This does get even better, chat, because Pakora does react to Sam seeing Peko in Death Stranding 2. Let's take a look.
Pekora-san!
This is crazy. This is so cool.
よろしくお願いします。お二人はどれぐらいぶりになるんですか？
This is so cute.
収録ぶりですかね。
収録はいつ頃？
いつやったっけな。結構前。
They meant during a recording like a while back, chat. That's how Pakora knows Kojima.
ペコ。
すごい監督気に入ってくれるからペコって言葉を。監督、どうしてオファーしたんですか？
彼女がデスストやってるのを見まして、おええやないかと思って、ちょっとびっくりしてしまいました。なるほど、この人気はわかるわと思って。
はあ。嬉しい。でもゲーム内に登場させるというアイディアは。
はい。いや好きなのは何でも言えますよ。
あら。
Yeah, like why'd you get added to the game?
サムが頭に。可愛らしい。
これ
帽子をかぶってますけれども。
ノーサギキャップが。
はい、もらえます。ペコ。ペコ。で、これかぶるとね、ペコ。ペコ。
He says Peko when he's wearing it.
これノーマンも
That's crazy, bro. Kojima's ago. Imagine being the person that had to record that.
ね、最初はずっとペコって言ってたんですよ。
That's so great.
みんながスタッフがうるさいわって言うんでちょっと減らしました。
言う回数をちょっとね調整したりとかして。またペコペコ。
この帽子はすごい人気なんですよ。
Bro, that is so funny.
あ、これですね。
おっと戦闘シーンになりましたが。可愛らしい帽子をかぶってるからちょっと
He's like Peko.
ほっこりしますね。
Bruh.
ですね、かっこいい。
ペコラさんこんな感じで戦闘中使われるのって聞いてました？い
That is so funny.
初めて見ました。えっていうちょっと驚きはありますけど。
おつべこ
最後のキックでね、決め技でおつべこ。
I love that.
ノーマンリーダースも言ってますから。
嬉しい。これはあれですね、津田さんとノーマンリーダーさん2人の声でのおつべこをみんなで聞いてほしい。はい。
Oh my god. So there you go, guys. I gotta say, Bakura is eating real good. That's amazing. So apparently Kojima made it so get to meet her in the game. Yes, I think we've seen the clips of that before. I think you're absolutely right. And other news, guys, I'm looking here. Cover actually has launched a new logistics hub center. They're working on so they're announcing the full operations of a new logistics center commenced back on Monday, June 23rd, consolidating multiple warehouses operated by Cover. So basically the reorganization will allow them to operate more efficiently, obviously for merch and other things like that. So literally Hollow's making so much money. They're like, yeah, let's just build our own fucking factory, build our own warehouse, and, you know, push out the merch that way. That's how much money they're making in merch at. Incredible. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. In other news as well, guys, we do have a bit of updates about the HoloLive Dodgers event coming up July 5th. We do have some brand new merch options here. We have the t-shirts with, of course, Ina, Iris, and Bebo. And, of course, the can coolers and the clear tote bag. But the most important part about the update for the Dodgers event is Best Girl Yagu is going to be throwing the first pitch. That is right, guys. Yagu will be throwing the first pitch at the event itself. That is absolutely amazing. So we will definitely be looking out for a little bit of clips for that. We're going to have a huge news show when I come back from vacation. So that's going to be awesome. That's going to be a good one. In other news, guys, just coming from some of the talents in HoloLive, Amori Looney just debuted their brand new swimsuit outfit. And of course, super duper cute. I love the sun hat. I like the colors too, like the pastels. Very, very cute. On top of that as well, guys, Yuzuki Choco also revealed their brand new outfit as well. And here is that one looks. Lots of options like the hood, the white and the pink. Looks really, really good. Very comfy. I think they call it their comfy outfit, if I remember correctly. So, super duper cute. Smash it. Next question. Next question. We also, of course, got to talk about Ukami Miya's first live that is coming up. And this one is actually going to be taking place at Pia Arena. This one is called Our Sparkle. And of course, that lottery for the tickets has already started. It's probably already gone. But anyway, let's take a look at the trailer. How's it gonna work? She's gonna be on screen. Well, no. Yagu, the owner of the company, is going to be throwing the ball. An actual human being. Yagu is the owner of the company. Or at least what, the CEO, right? Yeah, no worries, Captain. You're good. You're totally good. Got it for Yagu. Best girl Yagu. It's a meme. That's why we say best girl Yagu. Yeah, it is about time, especially because your music is like, oh good. I'm very surprised this is her first. Really, really awesome, chat. So this is going to be taking place on, I believe, September 10th. Coming up, obviously, later this year, chat. So get excited. Looks amazing. So, in other news as well, guys, let's go take a look here because HoloLive has been announced for Anime Impulse. That is right. So, Anime Impulse saying, and we're live. Back to where it all began. We're thrilled to welcome HoloLive English once again to Anime Impulse. Well, we did find out some of the talents are going to be appearing there. And first up, chat, is, of course, the Holo Stars. All of the Holo Stars seem to be appearing there. Coming up, of course, on August 30th. And some big talents, some big names here. Like Iris and Crony. It looks like they are going to be there at Anime Impulse at the Anaheim Convention Center. Let me know if you plan on going. I would love to get some pictures. Super exciting, Chad. Super exciting. So get pumped if you're going to Anime Expo or Anime Impulse. Looks like you're going to have some awesome meet and greets lined up. Speaking of collaboration between these two, let's also talk here about the Kura and Hololive collab coming up. Kura Sushi and Hololive will doing their official collab. Starting July 1st, fans can get a bottle set while supplies last, of course. They have a giveaway, and you can get special sushi flavors made for each challenge inspired by Ina, Roni, and Geega right there. So, looks awesome. Yeah, looks awesome. I'm excited for that, dude. I'm excited for that. Looks super cute. Speaking of a live collabs, let's talk about Bitchy Games and Rift of the Necro Dancer. Just had a Hololive Music Pack DLC released where they featured tons of talents from Hololive as part of their game as a DLC. So let's go take a look. Walk, you're fired. You're fired. That's fair. I've never played this game. It looks hard. I love they put Marin's horny song in the game as well. It's funny. Yeah, really, really cool collab here. I've never played Rift, but for those people that have, let me know how it is. It looks like a lot of fun. Speaking of those video games, let's also talk here about a new Hololive indie game. This one is called Hollow Village, our cozy days. So if you are a big Animal Crossing fan, well, guess what, guys? The teaser trailer for the upcoming game Hollow Village is here. Farm, fish, explore, craft, run a shop, dress up, all that stuff. Let's take a look. This looks super cute and cozy. Definitely not my kind of game, but for other people, I think you'll love it. Oh, that's cute. Ta-da! Yeah, it's Hololive Animal Crossing. It's cute. I like the Mori stage. That's awesome. It's got Guru in it too, so even better. Very, very cute. There's Marin down there as well, so certainly go check it out, guys. More updates will be coming very, very soon. So coming to Steam in late 2025. Very, very cool. In other news, guys, we did get a special song release. As you all know, the Stage World Tour for Hololive is coming up soon. However, there's a brand new song to release called Live It Loud. So certainly go check that out. Features all of these amazing talents who are the face of this special concert series that's going on later this year. So really, really cool stuff going on for all of Hololive. It's crazy. Guys, we're going to talk about something a little bit crazier than that, though. And let's go check in here with ASCII. That is say ASCII, guys. I'm going to play the clip for you. That way you guys can see what's going on. But ASCII recently announced something very, very big, chat. And I'm going to go ahead and have this auto-translated for you as best as I can. And I'll tell you what's actually going on. But I'll let her go ahead and say what is going on with ASCII. But a very, very big update for her. So let's take a listen, guys.
たいと思います。ということで、本題です。あずきの、音楽活動に関する、大事なお知らせに、なります。この度、私、あずきは、約2年間お世話になった、ビクターエンターテインメントさんを離れ、音楽活動の所属をホロライブに、戻すことになりました。ということで、
So, basically here, chat, pretty much, I just want to play that quick little part because it really sums it all up very, very well. So, ASCII was working with Victor Entertainment. Is it Victor Entertainment? Yeah, it's Victor Entertainment. So, Victor Entertainment was helping her with her music stuff. As mentioned, in this letter here, he says, I've decided to leave Victor Entertainment after nearly 2 years with the company. From now on, all music-related affiliation will be with just Hololive, and I'll continue to work on my musical career. I will continue to best to deliver music that everybody will love. So we appreciate your continued support. So going back into Hololive, doing all music-related stuff with them, and no longer working with Victor Entertainment. So probably because Hololive has been cooking in such a big way, they're probably feeling very good about moving it all back to Hololive, especially with the resources. So definitely makes a lot of sense there for ASCII. So wish them the best in their future endeavors. So, I mean, he's always been like Hololive Gen Z, if that makes sense. Like she was always like a almost like a parent, like sister company to Holo. Yeah, her concept was conceived by Hololive's parent company, Cover Corporation, and of course, she was transferred to the main Hololive branch on the 1st of April, 2022, and she's part of Hololive Zero Gen. So, but yeah, she, again, her design and videos produced by Composition Inc., but she is exclusively going to be working with Cover in Hololive from now on. So, pretty cool. I think that's an awesome update for them. In other news, guys, our favorite hamster VTuber, Heiko's, also tweeting out, what in the world, Baha? Who? I must know. Brad, identify yourself. Well, that is right, chat. In an official Superman commercial, somebody was able to sneak in one of her plushies into the fucking video. This official Superman promo video. He is inside of it right there. Right there, chat. That is so funny, bro. I love that you made it. Let's go. Oh my god. He is now a candidate Superman. It's all true. She will defeat Lex Luthor. It's all true, chat. My god, I love it. And finally, chat, wrapping up here for Hololive. Karoni actually recently did an interview with the 28 years later director. And they're just fucking shook, dude. They're just baffled by what they're watching on screen. It is so funny. So let me play the interview.
I'm Inugami Korone. No, Korone Inugami. Nice to meet you. I love so much. I love you. I love you. Thank you.
では、
They're just like,
インタビューさせていただきたいと思います。
they're like, what?
お二人で作品を作るにあたって、
They're just like,
譲れなかったポイントや深く議論したことはありますか?
Sure, you weren't alive when the first film came out. But we want you to enjoy this film, whether you've seen the other film or not.
では、多分、死んじゃうと思うのですが、助けてもらえますか?
I'm sure. I'm sure we could probably work out some way of protecting you.
ポーネは犬なのですが、レイジウイルスは犬にも感染するのでしょう
ah,
か?
good question.
She's not a dog.
What are you talking about? You're not a dog. Shut up. He literally said, she's not a dog. Oh my god. I love this interview more than anything in the world.
She has doggies. Doggy.
Doggies. Okay. No.
今回は本当にありがとうございました。
Bro, he is just like, what the fuck is going on in my life? I love this so much. This is my favorite interview in the world. This is my favorite, like, VTubers interacting with real people that never have interacted with VTubers. He's just perplexed. He's over it. Like, oh my god, chat. So funny. Alright, guys. I need you all to focus up. I need you to, buckle your seatbelts. What's up, Ferris? How are you? We're going to be talking about a very serious subject today, chat. Everybody, if you're here with me, type 69 in the chat. And we're going to be talking about, in great detail, what is going on with Vshojo. So first up, we're going to talk about some stuff outside of the big news, of course. But Amelie and Arissa actually released a brand new song called Blink Gone. Really, really cool. They actually got to do something together. I love, of course, when you see Hololive and Vshojo kind of interact with each other. It's really cool.
Oh, in a blink gone, throw all your worries away. Oh, in a blink gone, don't leave a moment to waste. I'm telling you, blink gone, leave no regrets in you.
Really, really awesome to see them come together. Really, really awesome to see them come together. So, go check that out. That is up on Amelie's YouTube. Also, guys, Zin having a bit of issues this past week. Unfortunately, Zin saying, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm headed to the hospital. I have to leave for stream for a bit. Hopefully, if I'm cleared, I can come back. So, it looks like Zin said that she suffered a mild concussion. I got a bit of a light concussion. I'll be home in a bit. I'm okay for the most part. So, I don't know if she fell. I wasn't able to see or go look, but he's doing okay. So, oh yeah, I covered that last news, Ozzy. Yeah, I did. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. So, you knocked her head in the door for. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was wondering, like, I wasn't able to go look because I've been so busy, and I had Wednesday, and I'm like, bro, I can't even catch up on my Oshi. So, glad she's doing okay though. Yeah, that's good. Another news as well, though, talking about the Queen, Iron Mouse. That's weird. Iron Mouse actually had BB Gnome on Speak of the Devil. And that is right, kids. They actually released a brand new song together called 1800. The BB Gnome and Iron Mouse did this song together. So, of course, let's go take a look. Yeah, I know. I'm like, where to go? I love Mousy. Awesome stuff there from Mousy and BB Gnome, who continue to work together very, very closely. So I think that's so cool. Yeah, I love when she's on tracks like that. So, great collab from them today, chat. And now, chat, we gotta get to the bad stuff. Here we go, guys. First up, let's talk about General Geega. Geega tweeting out, as of June 27th, I am terminating my contract with Vshojo to be an independent creator once again. This decision took a long time to come to terms with, but it's definitely the best choice for my future. I love my members of Vshojo more than I could ever say, and I will always be their friend and support. There's no world where I want to be without them both as a creator and as a person. And that's something that doesn't require a contract with the agency. This still holds true. I'm wishing all the remaining girls and our dog success always. I especially like to thank my manager of Vshojo, Kinzel, for always doing his absolute best for me and making the most of our time working together. Love you lots. As far as my stream goes, nothing will change from this. As the indie, I handle pretty much everything myself. I can easily do so. Again, nothing changed when I joined. Nothing's changing as I leave. I do have a lot of cool projects coming up very soon. I appreciate everybody's support. I'll see you on stream soon. So, this is definitely quite, I would say this was like super shocking to me, Geega leaving. I think at the time I was like, okay, you know, we've had Matara leave. Now we have Geega leave. I'm kind of wondering what's going on, right? But obviously Vshojo put out their message about it as well, saying, of course, feel like to share that Geega will be parting ways with Vshojo as of 2 days ago, June 27th. Geega has been an incredible member of Vshojo since she joined in 2023. Her humor and collaborative spark has shaped Vshojo's culture, and we're excited to keep cheering her on in this next chapter. The impact that she has had on Vshojo will not be forgotten on stream and behind the scenes. Geega will keep her IP, and we wish her the best in this journey moving forward. Any merch on the website will still be available for purchase until June 27th. So, again, you kind of wonder, right? What's going on? Well, Geega, of course, did a Q&A and answered quite a lot of messages here saying, Q&A, are you graduating or you keep streaming? This is not a graduation. I will still be keep streaming as usual, and I'll still be Geega. I own my IP before joining, and I will own it after leaving. So that's all what I always appreciate about Vshojo. They don't take away your IPs. You get to keep it. I think that's great, and rightfully so. Of course, we used to be able to collaborate with Vshojo members Yes, the members are my friends. And of course, for most of my friends who want to collab with me, we'll do so, plain and simple. Geega hinted a while back saying maybe going solo would be fun, yeah. Why are you leaving? Of course, keep an eye on my YouTube channels for that. I'll be getting a video together soon to keep info consolidated. Feel free to watch my VOD from today. Don't like waiting. And of course, what happens to your merch? My merch on the store for the Vshojo website will close down. Already happened on Friday the 27th. Not sure what happened to remaining merch after that. Much of that is still up in the air on the back end. So we're still kind of waiting for that kind of info. So let's go take a look at Geega's YouTube video.
I
on her
am
leaving.
leaving Vshojo. I'm leaving Vshojo. Sorry if this was a surprise. However, there's literally no way for this to not be a surprise. So, I mean, what can you do? This is a choice I made. This is a choice I had been considering for quite some time. This is a choice I had been thinking about a lot. This was not a quick decision or anything like that. This is something that was a lot of thought. And I want to say I announced this Wednesday, 2 days before the actual leaving date. I want to make sure you know this wasn't announced because it was just decided then or anything like that. This is something that was
It's something that was cooking for like a while, you know what I mean, chat?
And then this is just our announcement date and our departure date. There were a few people that saw the announcement and were like, oh my god, this is such short notice. You decided and then you're leaving in 2 days?
I wonder
But
if
no,
this is the same one I have.
It was a longer process than that, okay? This is a very sad and upsetting thing for me. At the same time, it's bittersweet because there are a lot of good things that are coming out of this, which is why I made this decision. And I'll talk about, you know, the future and what I can do and etc. so that you understand that. But the way
Sometimes Shadow will tell you something that it's okay to not want to work with an agency anymore, right? Vshojo's vision has always been clear, right? It is to support people so they can grow, and it's not a forever home, right? Vshojo is there to facilitate growth. People leave and move on to bigger and brighter things, right? They're gonna go on and, you know, be indie, and that is totally okay. And I feel like for Geega, and later we'll talk about Zentrey as well, that holds true.
I am speaking about this is going to be really matter of fact. There's a lot of stuff that I cannot say. Again, I am under or have been
NDA
under
and
contract,
things like that.
And I am always going to be under NDA, you know, things like that. And there are a lot of legal reasons why I won't be able to go into certain things. So if I can't say something or I can't comment on it, it's okay if you ask, if you go in my chat and you're like, what about this? And I can't say it. I won't just gloss over it. I'll just go, hey, I can't answer that.
Yeah, I can't tell you,
so you know. Because
and I always appreciate Geega's transparency on stuff like that. You know what I mean, chat? I think that's very refreshing.
Very, as much as I can be, very open and honest on that. I've gotten to process a lot of this, so I feel very comfortable talking about it and all that. Sorry for not crying in this video or whatever, but again, this is something that has been a long time coming. As far as my members go, there's no world in which I don't want to be in a group with them. From a social perspective, from a personal perspective, I love them so much. But Vshojo isn't just a group of some creators and that's it. It's a company. It's a company with staff and all of this. And at the end of the day, if what I want and how I want to do things doesn't align with the company side of things, then my choice is, do I want to work with the company or not, right? It's a business thing. So
exactly.
I want to make that really, really, really clear. The members have nothing to do with this decision other than making leaving really difficult for me because I have so much love for them and I do love being in a group with them.
I think that's what you have to understand, chat, is this is more of a professional decision that is best for Geega, right? Geega has to choose what is best for you personally, right? You work with an agency because, you know, again, you're getting a benefit out of it. And if you no longer see that benefit, you don't have to work with them anymore. There's nothing bad about this separation. If anything, this is just, I hate to say it's just business, but it's literally like, at the end of the day, it's better for Geega to do their own thing. You know what I mean? And that's okay. That is totally acceptable. It's not a bad thing. It's not anybody's mad or upset. It is just an okay thing, chat. But this kind of came out of this kind of came out, right? And everybody was looking at this, and we're kind of wondering what's going on, chat. Well, then we get a follow-up just a few days later, coming from Zentrey, tweeting out on July 11th, I will be leaving Vshojo for new opportunities and new adventures. Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you, I was not expecting this. This hit me out left field. You know, Zinda's my Oshi. I was just I I was shocked. You know what I mean? She is a OG. I didn't see that coming. But taking the time to think about everything going on, thinking about where she is, things like that. She has outgrown Vshojo. She doesn't need Vshojo anymore, chat. I think that she wants to go do her own things. And I feel like that she wants to, she wants to be indie. So my time here was long and I had many fun moments. It will feel like the end of the world, but I know that I will always be here for all of you. Nothing will change other than where I am currently at. Thank you to Vshojo for many years in the memories. Sadly, times change and paths change. I said I want to follow my own path and do new things in life. So again, just a difference, right? It's not bad. It's just different, chat. Hope you all continue to follow me in this adventure. I know change is scary. It's a scary thing to see something you saw grow change, but that is how life goes. We all take this walk eventually. So let's go on this adventure together. Thank you for all your continued support. Even if this is where you stop, your stop is, we thank you regardless, and think best wishes to, of course, Vshojo. So obviously with all of these guys, everybody is so supportive of Reveal. Of course, saying it's scary, but I'm proud of you. Neander saying a decision like this is never easy, especially people who have made this exact same decision, right? I'm sure you're going to go on and do amazing things. Everybody will still support you. Melissa, she'll always be a toaster to us. Contail says, we love you, Sin, no matter where you go. Bring joy and light. You will continue to so no matter what. Lots of love. Shalili says, Century, the Vtuber is the GOAT. Matara says, love you long time. Beautiful dragon toaster woman. So, and it is a reminder that we love Sin for who she is, regardless of what banner she carries and where she's at. Obviously, Vshojo releasing their announcement that we are parting always with Century as of July 11th. And it's truly Vshojo, being one of our original members since 2022 or 2020. From communicating with a notepad on stream to Zin's current TTS setup, amazing to see how far things have come. Among her many talents has been bringing back Vshojo and non-Vshojo members alike for collaborations, helping to drive inclusivity among creators. I mean, guys, she invited me to collab with her one time. You know what I mean? Like, she is literally so inclusive. Giving out Sin's contributions to Vshojo and the community as a whole have made a lasting impact. We're sincerely thankful for our time working together. Of course, Sin will keep her IP. Wish her the best on her next leg of her journey. Any merch on the website will still be able for purchase through July 11th. So I don't know so much about the back end of stuff, but I will tell you guys that all the VTubers I've ever interacted with, Sin has made the biggest impact to me, and she is the kindest that I've ever met. She truly, truly is. So guys, let's go take a look at what Sin had to say about everything.
I would just like to let you guys know, I will be leaving Vshojo. I am going to be looking for new opportunities down the road. It has been a tremendous few years. It has been a very tremendous few years on this journey. I had, a lot of memories with this agency. Despite every up and down, I think it was still a fun ride. We all have to get off eventually onto a new ride. For me, this was a personal thing I needed to do. There are things that I personally want to do myself and, it is, as they say, it is a talent agency, and I think in the long run what I want to do isn't some things that they can do exactly, which they've been so helpful with a lot of things as well.
So again, it sounds like Sin has something she wants to focus on. Under the agency banner, she may not be able to do those things. And I think that she wants to remain or go the indie route because of that, right? Maybe she'll do her own group. For all we know, right? Whatever she does, she's gonna be successful, right? At the end of the day.
In the end, I want to do new things. I want to explore new options. I think, like throughout all these years I've gotten to really understand what it means to be a Vtuber, and I think I finally understood like what my goal is and what I wanted to do. I am not graduating if I am not. I'm literally still gonna be staying here.
So yeah, we're basically just, I think for Sin, she's found what she really, her calling in VTubing, right? And under Vshojo, that's just, she can't do that to the fullest extent, it sounds like. And so she wants to move on. I do wonder about the hiring stuff, right? I do wonder if maybe that potentially played a part into that because I know that she wanted to bring on more talents, help people out, things like that. I don't want to get too much in the rumor mill. But, you know, something to consider, right, chat? Maybe it was a reason. I don't know. Either way, you don't have to buy into that because that's just a rumor. It could be possible. We'll never know.
But I'm going to be exploring new pathways and new opportunities. I will of course be keeping my IP. Everything you see here right now is me. Of course I'm keeping that. But yeah, I mean, this is scary for me. I've always been trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I mean, as you guys know, you guys have trying to. I've been trying to figure out what I've wanted to do for so long. It's kind of like what you do.
Zen has always been my Oshi. I'm in her streams all the time. I just don't say much and learn.
And you need to make a decision. You know, like you're about to graduate. You got to make your decisions. I think I'm at that point where I do want to figure out what pathway now, but I want to choose if now that this is open, I can figure out what I really want to do here. This is nothing for you to be scared about. I know this is kind of just a
I think she might start her own group. We'll see though.
But at the same time,
only time will tell.
Happen. That is how life goes. Things change within our life and we learn to roll with it. And I mean, from my perspective, it's such a blessed opportunity that I get to still be here keeping my EP keep. I get to explore the landscape.
EP keeper IP.
You guys still. I get to keep my identity ig. I get to still explore this landscape with you guys.
And
it's
I think
almost
that's great.
like nothing's gonna change at all. I'm not going anywhere. I am going to still be here today. I will be here tomorrow. I will be here for the rest of the year and the year after that until I can't keep going anymore. That's the journey. You keep going till you can't go anymore, you know. Thus is the journey of life. We just go out and we explore new opportunities for ourselves. I can't say that I was fucking...
They don't ever adopt, you know what I mean? So that wouldn't be a thing.
Terrified. I dreaded it. Not exactly something to. Not an easy decision because you know you grow with something you never want to leave. It's like being at home. But sometimes things change and you need to make a decision. And you need to do what is best for yourself. So in the end, I'm here to stay. I will continue to do charities.
I think one big thing about this too, Chad, is like, it's not like some big like falling out and like disagreement with Vshojo, right? There's no drama. It's just like we're just going our separate ways and we reached a point where it's time for things to change, and that is okay. This is one of the few times that we look at Vtuber agencies. There's not a bad history of mistreatment and taking advantage and manipulation, right? It's just, it's different, it's changed, and that is okay.
Continue to do amazing and fun collabs with my friends. I will continue to do my best to support the indie Vtuber scene as well as other friends too who need help. That will always still and be my #1 priority. And I know this kind of seems really scary. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Everything is fine. You take a deep breath. I'm still here. And you know how this goes is we just keep going together.
Yeah, it's really
so
not like
you
a big
guys,
drama, you know what I mean?
Seriously for being here
it's really,
and
really
listening
not.
to me. Just get all this out of the open here. I don't want to dwell on it too much because I'm not somebody who wants to just. I don't want to dwell on sad moments here. I want to just continue on with the happy moments, you know? So think of this as a new pathway, a new opportunity where I get to go out and
I
figure
agree,
out what to do. We're leaving the house and we're going to go out exploring now. Thank you, Vshojo. But it is time for me to spread my wings and fly, as they would say.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Does she really need Vshojo at the end of the day? No, she doesn't. She literally has outgrown Vshojo.
And I am very excited for what the future holds.
If anything, she's probably giving a percentage or a cut
Vshojo
to
keeps
them that
telling
she doesn't need to give anymore, you know?
Shot. Vshojo better take a chance too, lol.
I think they will.
So many ways to do it, so just get creative, hee hee. I wish everyone
I
luck.
do think that Vshojo is probably going to be picking up a few more talents now, just because of everything that's going on, but I think it's a good thing for Zim, and I think everything is going to be okay, as she said. But I do want to go look at kind of the other side of this, coming here from Chris. He says, now this is worrisome to their memory in less than 6 months, and it's Zin of all people. What changed in Vshojo? That even Zin leaves the agency, now I'm actually curious. I think more this is just a timing thing. I think that everybody's contracts are up for renewal. Most people just had already grown in a big a big way. I think that ultimately they said, look, you know, we don't really need Vshojo anymore. We are fine on our own. We're going to go the indie route. And I think this is indicative of the current temperature of the space. So what I mean by that, chat, is 2 years ago, most everybody that, what's up, Nordic? Most everybody that was a VTuber looked at an agency and said, I need an agency to be successful. It's very hard to be an indie VTuber and be successful 2 to 3 years ago. Now we're at a point where a lot of people that are indie VTubers are more popular than corporate VTubers. And in fact, I would say the current base has realized that you don't need to be a corporate VTuber to be successful. So why would you buy into it when you don't need it anymore? You know what I mean? You can go and hire a manager to help you on your own. You don't need that corporate backing anymore to be successful. And I feel like a lot of people are starting to realize that. That's kind of one reason. But number two, I think it's just timing. I think it's just change. I think that, of course, like everybody's stuff went up at the same time. They decided, hey, I can do this on my own. And that's why we saw so many people just kind of lead back to back. But also at the same time, number three, chat, VTubing is a brand new, very, very green industry, right, chat? We've been around for, what, less than 10 years? A lot of stuff is still shaping up quite a bit now. Things are changing all the time in the VTuber industry. And so I think this is natural. I think that things are flowing in a certain direction. Change is happening. And this is something that was just inevitable, right? I think that there were some restrictions that are personal to Motara and to Geega and to Centrea that they don't align with when it comes to Vshojo, which is fine. They want to do their own thing, and you know what? That is okay. Yeah, true. That's very true, Disintegrate. You know, obviously, Bao getting scammed a bunch really, really does suck. Or I would argue you need numbers of connections working with people because most managers are people going to pay. Say no, if you're small Vshojo, get eyes on small tots, you can help build them up. Of course, right? Like, I mean, there's a payoff for either, right? But at the end of the day, the climate is shifting to the fact that you don't need to be a corporate VTuber, and that's my point. Obviously, there's lots within that statement, but compared to 2 or 3 years ago, you needed a corporate backing to get really, really like up there, right? Now, indie VTubers are doing things that you would look at and go, oh my God, that's not a corporate VTuber, right? Because we have resources and we've had our own success and we've built up on our own and we've shown it's possible that you don't need that corporate backing to do it. I'll give you an example. Nyana literally did a whole fucking 3D concert with tons of other VTubers by herself. No agency behind her. She was doing these huge concerts that you would look at and be like, that's not corporate, that's an indie. That's crazy, you know what I mean? So, we'll look at Shy Lily, sure. I mean, I built my own networks over time. I mean, I have different things going on, and I've had moderate success. I'm not like crazy, right? But you can't do it without having a corpo behind you. And also, if you're giving a cut of your money to a corpo as well, from a financial standpoint, let's say that you make, I don't know. Can we take a guess in how many subs? You know, let's do this, chat. Let's do this as an example. I know that Fillion has about these many subs, chat. So we'll just say, let's just say for the sake of an argument, on the low end. Let's say that Zentria has this many subs. And again, this is just a number I'm playing off the part of Fillion, right? I know Fillion has about 9,000. Well, let's just say Zin has 7,000 subs. So let's go ahead and times that by the cost of a sub, which is 6. This is an example, right, chat? Now we're going to do 70% of Twitch. Because again, if you're super, if you're in the super sub, you get 70%. And I will just assume that Vshojo is going to take 10% of this. Maybe let's say 25. Let's just be like really crazy about it. So every month, chat, for a year, Vshojo makes this much money. And this is just a loose, they're taking 25%. They probably don't even take that much. They probably take an even smaller percent. But let's just say, for the sake of an argument, they take this much. Just for the sake of the argument, right? Every month they take, I don't know, let's have this, right? So if we have this, let's say they take that. So every year they're taking about this much stuff, right? Amici said they take no money for subs. I know this is an example, a loose example. Just a loose example, right? Of how an agency works. Don't take this to heart about like Vshojo just taking this money and this and that, right? It's just a loose example. So let's say that every year an agency you work for takes this much money, right? You could hire a manager and do a lot of stuff way cheaper than that amount of money. Does that make sense, chat? So what I'm saying is, when you're part of an agency and a corpo and things like that as well, there is a point where financially it no longer makes sense to even be part of an agency or corpo because they take a higher cut than it's actually worth to be part of that. Now, with Vshojo, from what I remember hearing, I don't think they really take like a cut or anything like that. I think it's just like a merch. But it's an example for you, right? If we're talking about agencies and corpos and things like that, right? So that can always be a consideration. And I feel like, to go back to what I was talking about, why people are saying they don't need to be in agencies anymore, it's because of that. The cut is too high. They're like, you know what? I can go on my own and pay people and still keep more money in the end. So that's why you're seeing a decline as well of the corpo side of stuff. Comes down to money as well, chat. Does that make sense, though? Exactly. You get the eyes, you get the connections, but also financially, you're going to take a hit. So it's something you have to look at and go, is that worth it for me? Yeah, and you have to decide ultimately for you as an individual what is best for you. And obviously, I can't tell you that. Every situation is different, right? So you got to find that out on your own. All right, guys, let's go talk about some indie VTubers. And guys, this is weird for me talking about this as an indie VTuber, but let's talk about Saba's debut, chat. Yes, Saba is indie. And Saba debuted already at 822,000 subscribers. Their debut have well over 2 billion views. They debuted yesterday, chat. Absolutely insane debut, by the way. I'll show you some highlights here. Let's go take a look.
I don't know. I'll calm down and I'll explain it better. I'm just a bit wound up right now, that's all. Just have the heartbeat of a small chihuahua right now. I'm not a chihuahua, by the way. But I have the heartbeat of a small prey animal. You could input any prey animal. Perhaps a small rabbit. Do bugs have
I've seen this person all over Twitter. Who are they? You know, I heard of this certain, this Gooba. That used to be part of like a Hololive, you know, but this little shark. But nah, no way they're related to this person. Yeah, nah. They gotta be totally separate people, right, chat? Totally separate, not related in any way, shape, or form.
heartbeats? So, yeah, my name is Saba. It's nice to meet you. I've never
You say,
met you.
800 something. 822.
I have a fishtail. I'm a fish. Trust me. I'm a fish. Don't ask any other further questions.
Fox fish.
Fishy. Fishy with a very wibbly wobbly tail. Fishy fishy. This is...
Fox fish.
This is just... big fat tail. Yeah, I guess so. If you compare it to the size of my leg, I guess. Nice tail. Thanks. Oh, also, it opens! The dress! Meow. Tell me. Oh, tell me on day one? Tell me on day one? What in the world?
You're getting all the good stuff on day one.
Bargain. This is a bargain, baby. What a bargain. Have I forgotten anything? Do you want to see me small? One more time, you go. Don't call me chubby. Did somebody call me a Vaporeon? Vaporeon? That's a Pokemon, right?
Oh no. They're already starting with a Vaporeon.
So many of you have been telling me that I'm not really a fish. A little rude, I'm not gonna lie. You don't even know me yet. You're already telling me that I'm not who I say I am. What kind of fish
no,
is this?
oh no.
I have proof. I'm a
Yeah, I wasn't able to
certified
watch it either. I watched it this
You have
morning.
a certificate? Maybe for being a bozo, but not for being a fish. Check this out. You want to see my ID? I'm about to show my ID.
I'm gonna look at this really quick because her height is 35 centimeters. There's also this QR code to like some kind of like fart aneurysm or something like that. 35 centimeters, bro. Oh God, do not scan that QR code.
QR code? I want to scan it. First, you gotta catch it. Don't pause the stream. That's cheating. Don't laugh at my photo, okay? I was blinking. I was mid-blink. You know how they are.
Yeah, her rigging is really, really good.
You can call me Saba, or you can call me...
It's really, really good.
Fishy, or like mackerel.
I can't wait till y'all get to see my
That's a Pokemon,
my model,
right?
my new model. I've worked so hard. The rigging on it is insane. I'm so excited. Anyway, so there is, of course, a highlight from Saba's debut. I got a few more things that I want to show you all as well. Return of the Mac.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm
You're so
excited.
small, bro.
I feel so alive right now. I'm not nervous anymore, like at all. Because okay,
For the
I
memberships, it's
said all the
crazy.
Stuff I was supposed to say, and now I'm not nervous anymore. Crab Collective. Ooh, wait, that sounds so official. The Crab Collective. I'm gonna.
That sounds super
tomorrow.
badass.
Tomorrow, I don't know what I want to do yet. It's so exciting. I have so many ideas, but I don't know what I want to do yet. It could be a karaoke.
The joy of being indie. You can do whatever you want.
It was gonna be tonight, but I figured that I couldn't figure out something about like the audio delay or something. I got too nervous that it was gonna.
Yeah,
be
really
bad.
good rigging.
So I want a couple more
Oh,
hours
fish
to figure it
out.
out. But yeah, it could be a karaoke.
That's a good one too.
Or it could be a game. I have a couple games that I want to play. I'm so excited.
The joy of being indie, bro. You can do whatever you want. So yeah, she is figuring out her fans' names. They're trying to figure it out right now. So I'll let you know what they ultimately decide on. I don't think they made that decision yet. But look at this chat, bro. How? Holy shit! How do you keep up with that, bro? You just don't read chat. I just turn off chat. I'm like, I'm not even gonna read that. I'm not even gonna attempt to read that. That would give me an aneurysm just looking at that chat. That is crazy, dude. Zoom! But that's what happens, chat. That's what happens in a big debut like this one. Looking at a little bit more stuff here. Yes, we have, of course, Mimi Nightmare here, right next to her, who's 35 centimeters tall. Here's Saba and here's Mimi Nightmare. So she is short as fuck. Holy shit. Finally, somebody shorter than me. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. But there was an official reference sheet that did come out for her. Of course, it's coming from Shu. Says, I'm so grateful to work on her design. That everybody's happy with our new fishy. And of course, here is that new reference sheet. So very cute model. Very cute model. Yeah, she is tiny, dude. She is so tiny. Oh my God. But Guru was tiny too. You know, so. And finally, chat, just to let you know where this peaked. This peaked at about 200,000 viewers. Chat, let me say that again for you. This peaked here at 200,000 viewers. 200,000. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. 200,000. It was nuts. Looking at the stream itself and watching the replay, I'm like, holy shit. She decides to live in the dollhouse. Seriously. However, I will tell you that I don't really know where this falls into the records or things like that. Somebody had to let me know. I don't think it breaks a record though, because I feel like I've seen higher somewhere, but I can't remember. You know, I'll have to look at it. It's very high. Don't get me wrong. Maybe it did break a record. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. But either way, that's an insane number. Chat. So Congratulations to Saba. We'll be, of course, be keeping an eye on them. Now that they are indie, we were putting them under the indie section of VTuber News Chat. So very exciting, very, very exciting to see her. And I hope that you offer her support, especially if you happen to be, you know, a former fan of a certain Gooba. Unrelated though. So records like 380. I feel like, who was it? Aqua? Was it Aqua Lily that was 380k? I feel like Aqua was the one that I keep thinking of, that I'm like, the record was that high. It was really, really high. Oh, was Yuki. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense too. All right, guys, let's move on to a little bit of indie VTuber news. I know we talked about Saba, but let's talk about some things going on outside of that. First up, chat, I do want to talk about what's going on with Friendsly. That is right, guys. In case you don't know, coming here from Body-chan, I'm posting this because there seems to be some pretty big changes coming to Friendsly TOS, but not everyone has received an email from compliance here. The email states you have until June 28th to take down any content violating the updates. If you see my bots going away, this is why. Well, a huge TOS update where they are talking about anthropomorphic content. Our payment processing partners classify some anthropomorphic content as simulated bestiality. So full personas, scaly content are prohibited now in adult contexts as hypno, mind control. That is now prohibited regardless of context. Obviously, talking about wrestling content and public spaces and recording locations. They're literally deleting furries and hypno content. Of course, Leah Kitties goes on to say, fortunately, due to new Friendsly TOS, will not be able to make any hypnosis ASMR audios. And again, this is just all due to payment processors. You know what I mean, chat? This is all due to payment processors. And that does really, really suck. Because it's denying people freedom of expression, you know what I mean? Especially a way to monetize that as well. So Leah Kitty suffers from it. Of course, even our friend, Secret Subject, very well known for her hypno stuff. She's not able to make that anymore. Another platform unfairly banning hypnosis for no damn reason. Honestly, it's made it really hard to be a full-time hypno kink creator in the last few years. Even going on here to look at Nova Nebula, Nova is saying this is really bad. Friendsly seems to be completely banning any type of 18+ furry content. I make a significant amount of my living off this, and having a suddenly cut like this is terrible. I'm genuinely so worried right now. I have no idea where to go. It's crazy. It's crazy. We have seen this slowly happen, right? Yeah, like Vexoria, right? Is she considered a furry because she's a snake? I mean, look at this. As a general guideline, human-like characters with animals' ears and tails is permitted, but full personas and scaly content are prohibited in adult context. So, I mean, if you're like an animal, like straight up, you're done. Like, am I done because I'm a deer? Am I just cooked? If I make content like this, you know, like, it's all due to the payment processors, chat. And it's really fucked up to continue to almost undermine a lot of adult-related content. It's because, yeah, Catgirl is banned. I saw that. So, this is a huge hit for creators like this, chat. Please offer a moment of support. And hopefully some creators will be able to figure out a way around this stuff or go somewhere else that offers this type of content safely. I know this is a huge hit to a lot of people. Of course they don't care, but you can still be loud. That's all you can do. All I can do, guys. So very, very stupid. Do you agree with this decision? Type 1. If you disagree with how they're being treated, type 2, chat. Yeah, I'd love to know how y'all feel about this. Got a lot of disagreement. A lot of disagreement. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Craziness. Craziness. Let's continue chat and talk about some other things going on, which is a new game that just recently came out called V-Lover, where you are a manager of a VTuber production, and a twist of fate has the important mission of nurturing 3 VTubers in order to help them reach the pinnacle of the VTuber world. Who the fuck made this game, bro? What? Bro. There ain't no way they just made a hentai V manager game. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way they did this. How can this possibly go wrong? Oh my god. I was gonna say somebody, I think one of my friends did play it. They were telling me that it's actually pretty interesting because you have to like really be a manager, but oh my god, bro, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Crazy. In other news, guys, I do want to look at something which is super crazy, which is, of course, this wonderful VTuber here. And, of course, Lula tweeting out, y'all gotta stop hating on VTubers for showing their IRL selves. What? Also, AO, let people create content how they want. It's their choice. So, of course, this VTuber releases a picture of themselves. And so he says, what's the point of being a VTuber if you're going to show yourself in every post? Just make a real face account. Bro, you can do whatever you want. But why the fuck does it matter if I show myself and rarely be a VTuber? Like, you don't control my content. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It makes no sense for somebody to complain about that. You know what I mean, chat? Oh, why you see your face as a VTuber? Yeah. Bro, he's literally gorgeous. I'm glad. Dude, I'm happy about this picture. What are you talking about? People are so like, I don't know. They just complain about anything. You know what I mean? Like, VTubing is a medium. Why are you upset? Absolutely crazy, chat. Let VTubers do what they want to do. In other news, guys, PB Slayer just made a brand new model for her show, which is called Rigged with Coconuts. As you guys know, PP made my my very we call it the scuff model, but as always, she cooks. So super cute, as always. We love Coco, and of course, we love PP as well. So big great as always. Big W. Let me get a W in the chat. Of course, also chat. Matara just revealed her brand new model, and it is called the God Empress design concept. And now Matara is human. She is now human. So let's go take a look here at that model. In a video, you can see Matara's brand new model, but here is, of course, the rigging showcase. Because it's Iron Vertex, right? Yeah, they cooked as always. They cooked as always. So pretty, so pretty. But she still has the Momo. She had a cool lore video as well. I'm not gonna play the lore video, but it's super duper cute. Let's go take a look here at a highlight for Matara's newest model.
It is to remind me
I'll skip
forever.
a little bit.
Cold, and thus nature always provides. Nature wanted to provide gentle warmth for my heart. Nature wanted to make sure that unlike Henya...
Is that what it is? God wanted to provide natural warmth for my heart, so he blessed me.
Little heart, my heart could stay
Did they get
warm
bigger?
forever. See,
Are they
Henya
bigger,
produces
chat?
her own heat being a
Are they bigger,
general.
chat?
Me, I do not. Being of bug blood, I do not produce my own heat, unfortunately. My heart is very warm. There is only one
there you go,
piece
chat.
of my skin that still seems to have a remnant of my bug carapace. It is right in the middle of my chest. Right there.
I like the music in the background.
I'm
It's
so
cute.
embarrassed. I'm not ready for you to see me. I'm not
I'm looking.
ready
I'm
for
paying
you to
attention,
see
chat.
me. What the
Everybody pay
heck?
attention.
I'm so nervous. God.
I don't think they're bigger, chat. I think it's just the way they lay.
And now, for the
I feel like every time when you get it, like, okay, so like, people really have this thing, like, if they're not squished together really tight, they're like, oh, they're bigger, right? And like, they're not bigger, they're just less squished. There's more breathing room for your booba.
Final reveal.
More booba room.
If I had 5 fingers, would you still love me if I had 5 fingers, 5 toes, only a little bit of my sharp teeth, big breasts, and no antenna?
Would you still love me?
Be honest with me. Be honest.
When is my booba getting some room? Next model. And then y'all be like, oh, they're bigger. They're bigger. And I'm gonna be like, no, they just got more breathing room. And they're gonna be like, well, they're bigger. And I'm gonna be like, they're not bigger. Everybody's like, yes! The perception of volume, let's go! Oh my god. So there's Matar's brand new outfit. It looks incredible. We love her around here so much. She's awesome. She's awesome. Now, I know I talked about Anime Expo a little bit earlier, guys, but it does look like Asuka Ray and, of course, her daughter are going to be appearing at Anime Expo, chat. So I think this is awesome coming up, of course, Friday, July 4th. I want to let you know. She is so cute. They've really been blowing up in a big way. So if you go and meet them, you better treat them with the nicest, most gracious love in the entire world. They're so cute. So cute. So they will be appearing at that as well. Yeah, very, very cute. In other news, guys, I do want to take a look at something that happened recently. The PP Slayer, tweeting out, I'm more pissed at the fact that they didn't keep her flat, talking about Freerin. And somebody said, cry predator. Being called a predator over complaining about people giving Freerin bazonkas, while being a 24-year-old flat woman myself was somehow not that far off from my bingo card. What? What? What are you even saying? What are you even on, dude? Some people, chat. Some people. I literally, I just look at this. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. What? Good Twitter moment. Average Twitter moment. It just hesitates in Boo. Some people have the urge to commit their dumbest thoughts. Anybody answer? Yeah. Yeah, like, all booba is acceptable anyway. Like, what is your problem? What the fuck, dude? Twitter being Twitter. Speaking of them, I do have to give you guys a little bit of a warning. It is on Twitter, yeah. So apparently, guys, looking here with Koei, in regards to Raymond, my live 2D rigger, in this situation resolving my 2.0 model, I can no longer recommend him to friends or others looking for professional work or reasonable turnaround. People really, yeah, people just call people predators for no reason. Like, what? Because they wanted somebody to be flat? Like, okay, like, cool, like, all booba is good booba, right? But calling him a predator over that, like, what? Crazy. Well, here we go, guys. Let's take a read at what is going on here with Koei and about this particular artist named Akumarin Raymond. This is not a public announcement I feel good about. In all honesty, I've come to this because I'm at a complete loss of what to do. If making this public can somehow resolve this issue or inspire motivation to Raymond, then so be it. But as an honest person, I need to use this situation as a cautionary tale. Raymond was hired both as my live 2D rigger, I was impressed with, and a friend I thought I could trust with something as important as my 2.0 model back in January. He did phenomenal work on my 1.0 model, and even intermittent 1.5 brush up model. He finished my finished model for my model artist since January 28th, 2025, and has failed to meet both important deadlines for me. Not a good look. My second anniversary back on March 19th and my birthday May 23rd. He's now failed a third time with a hard deadline of June 25th that I have been giving at the end of May 2nd. Or at the end of May, sorry. 2 days from now will mark 6 months of no usable progress aside from a buggy test he rushed out to me before my birthday. Yeah, bad luck. It is not of the quality I'm comfortable to showcase. Even a teaser trailer. The broken animations and details unfixed and missing. Oh Lord, we just started talking about it. Apparently it's about this rigger that's kind of missing some dates and stuff like that. So just a bit of a warning. Always been on top of our communication from my model. Master updates even after there be weeks of radio silence from his ends. When pushed for progress updates, I received nothing but excuse after excuse. And while I was willing to be understanding and patient so long as I could eventually receive what I was promised, I do not feel comfortable continuing communications now. He's missed the final hard deadline and third chance I've given him. He promised time and time again he would work to meet my deadlines. He did not. And while everybody deals with mental health differently, if Raymond could not manage to work while going through hardships, the least he could have done for me is be considerate and let me know he could not finish my model in time. That I could have saved myself all this heartbreak and stress by finding someone else so much sooner. I I would like to hear from the artist. I would like to hear from the artist, however, what I will say is, like, you can't lead people on, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's no post here. No post here at all. I feel like there's so much demand for brands like Iron Vertex. If you're going to $1,000 and this kind of stuff, you want to gamble on some unknown, exactly. And I do want to hear the other side as well, but at the same time, like, it doesn't seem like I've said anything about it. And on top of it, if you commit to deadlines, you have to as a professional, right? And if you can't read it, you need to communicate that. I guess been paid with both the concept redesign of this Vtuber model that I delivered as a friend, willing to collaborate with him, and with additional monetary compensation. He initially refused, and I did not feel good about not paying him for his work, so I delivered on my end. And Raymond has still delivered nothing to me. That's yikes. He has not only been unprofessional in his recent call messages to me, admitted to his own unprofessionalism, and even after begging him to finish twice now, I still have nothing. My decision to take an extended hiatus is also attributed to this disappointment and lost in trust. I feel like, wow, being forced to take a hiatus because of that really sucks. I feel like if I could even be a priority, people who I could trust with something is important to me, I wasn't important enough to continue with. I'll find a way to make it work. Either Raymond delivers the model soon, I have to chalk it up to a huge loss and find a new rigger. I apologize again for needing to bring this up to the public, and I keep my community and friends updated. Thank you so much for reading this far. Crazy chat, crazy. Sai, you even going on to say, like, you know, sucks, been dealing with somebody similar to myself. Girl DM says that's rough. I'm so sorry. So, guys, oh, it does look like they actually replied. Completely unprofessional, says speaking to me like an adult. Within DMs, you went and tried to make an excuse for yourself in my public Discord. Also, on top of that, you never sent any messages on the 20th and only the 24th hours before your hard deadline. When I seen your model over days ago, but since Friday, this is my internet. Yeah, it just seems like bad excuses all around. So, guys, here's my thing. Don't let people act as being indie is easy, but VTuber has a lot of startup costs. Plus, gamers are incompetents out there, exactly. So, what I want to remind you all, guys, is like, working with a rigger, working with anybody is a risk. I encourage you to make sure you do it through proper channels where you can potentially get a refund if need be. But on top of that, they didn't communicate. Seems like they let people on. I know it gets me too, Lord. Seems like they let everybody on and just were non-communicative. And that's unprofessional and that's unacceptable. So based on what I've seen so far, I certainly side with Kohi here, but I would be willing to hear out the other side. But either way, like, if you have a problem, a health problem, things like that, you got to communicate. You got to be a professional. It's unacceptable. You know what I mean, chat? It's unacceptable. Can't do that. Yeah, exactly. Just let people know you can't meet the deadlines, you know? Not everybody can afford professional service, but they cost a lot. People pay what they ask for a good reason, exactly. Like, I mean, if you are going to put money into something, you should get what you are promised in the time frame you are promised that, right? It's a transaction, and if things happen, that's okay, right? I understand stuff comes up, and there are extenuating circumstances, right? But at the same time as well, I hope in all these stories I've talked about that I can impress upon you, chat. You need to make sure that you have a backup to get your money back if something goes, astray, right? Something goes awry. I don't want you to get scammed out of money. That will hurt my heart to see that happen to you. I've seen it happen to my friends. To make sure you go through a process where you are protected and everything will be safe, right? So that is what I want for you guys. I don't want anybody to get scammed out of a bunch of money because that just fucking sucks, you know? Really, really sucks. So due diligence is extremely, extremely important. So someone's offering you services right there to far below the norms. It's probably not a good idea. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. I agree with you. Big time on that one. I agree with you. So, all right, my loves, that's it. That's all I got for you today. I appreciate all of you, though, being here, of course, chatting with me about the news. It's always a good time. I appreciate you all. So thank you for being here, everybody. We are going to go raid Valley. I do believe Valley is actually doing a partner push. So let's go give them some love. and give them our army support, guys. Tomorrow we're going to be back to memes, doing all of that, of course, memes and reacts. Tuesday we'll be in VR chat. I'm getting Buddy Holly, fuck! Wednesday we're going to be doing some more news. I'm going to meet you as well, Lord. Thank you for being here. And the Thursday chat, we will be doing, almost a chat of the Urchy. Holy shit. I rain with Kohim and Dima. It's going to be a great time. So I'll see you then, guys. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Bro, I am rating. I am rating so hard right now. Stop Buddy Holling me. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.